Hello and welcome along to AVFTS Wrexham. I hope you're well whenever you're watching the video, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the world. Big up to you. Can I ask the following before we get started into this video? Today, can we hit 1,000 subscribers? You can see above me the count here, 824. It's a big ask, it's a big push, but with this community, I think we can do it today. The last watch along versus Melbourne was incredible. Absolutely loved it. It's going to be the same setup, same format with that one today. Can we also hit the like button, run those likes up? It absolutely massively helps me out. And of course, my favorite thing, get in the comment section. I want to see who's in here, who's wrapping up in the chat. How are we all doing? How are we all feeling? And what is going on today? We're going to get the lineups up. Parky has rotated the sides a little bit of change in the starting 11 for Wrexham. And I'm sure we're going to see again two different 11s, the first half and second half. Fantastic game against Melbourne. A really good dominating performance in that second half, even though it was against the younger Melbourne side. And now it's time to do the same against Sydney FC. So there we go. We will be showing the game live and direct today, so do not go anywhere. You'll be able to watch this game today on my channel, and I'll have the pleasure of doing my commentary with the commentary on screen as well. So should all be good, but we've got lots of you in the in the house right now. Big up to Alexandra, who says hello from France. Big up to you. Jonathan Borgs in the house. Good morning, mates. Come on, you Reds from Malta. Big up to you guys. Kira R is in the house. Triste as well. And Time Copper. Big up to you guys. Woody Windsor. This is where I love to see the commitment. This is where I love to see the commitment around the world, right? We've got people getting up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to watch the Red Dragons. That's incredible, right? People getting up that early to support the boys is amazing. We got Woody saying, look, Alberta, Canada, 3:19 a.m. Honestly, Woody, the commitment. I've got to clap these people. I've got to clap these people. Now, even if you're someone who's just regularly watching and it's, the normal time, it's 20 past 10. Here, it's a pretty bang average standard time in the UK. Some of you at the other side of the world, Australia, New Year's is nighttime. But I've got to say, you people getting up early is fantastic. Big up to Glenda. What is the level of that A-League compared to Europe, please? I would say, from what I've seen of Melbourne in that last game, I would say Melbourne were a mid-table League One side. So the league that Wrexham have just played in and got promoted from, I would say Melbourne would have fallen bang on in there, maybe a top half side. In terms of what we're going to see from Sydney today, could be completely different opposition, but there we go. Big up to Lenny, said stayed up here in NC, 5:19 a.m. I take it New York City. Big up to you, Lynn. Apologies if I got the wrong. Or is that North Carolina? See, I'm already getting myself confused there. Back again from Melbourne, says Jason. Great to see you back. Yeah, let me know if you are coming back. Let me know if this is your second time on the stream today, or if this is your first time. Do let me know. I'm loving everyone who's got their notification bell on. Let's get the team lineup up then. Let's get the team lineup up so we can go through this. And as I said, people keep smashing that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff is massive, absolutely massive. So here we go. Where are we? Let me get the right tab up for that. But Sydney Stadium, let's see how full it will get. And coming to that, let me just get this a little bit bigger for you. If you haven't seen the lineups, then this will be your first time seeing them today. So I will let you know. So we've got Danny Ward starting today. Now, Danny Ward had an extremely quiet second half against a very young, inexperienced Melbourne Victory side. Danny Ward basically didn't touch the ball. We actually were taking the piss a little bit when he did touch the ball. And that's really a telling sign. So let's see if we can have a bit more of a test of character from Danny Ward today. Let's see if we can see a bit more of a shot-stopping ability. We've got Aaron James, Owen O'Connell, and Lewis Brunt make up the back three. Barney starts on the wide right. McLean today is going to start in his wide left position. He played centre mid against Melbourne, but Parky's letting him start in his preferred role. And we've got a midfield, a slightly different rotational midfield. It's an Evans, Dobson, and Rathbone midfield three. So I think the last game it was Evans, Lee, and I can't remember who else went in there. Maybe it was Rathbone. I can't remember the Melbourne game, but he has mixed the midfield up. And then he's gone for a different strike partner combination. He's gone with Harry Ashfield and Ollie Palmer. Ollie Palmer is absolutely playing for staying in the Wrexham shirt. He's playing to stay for the Red Dragons. Ollie Palmer had a really good first half, I thought, against Melbourne. And he plays with young Harry Ashfield, who hit the crossbar against Melbourne. It'll be great to see if he can get on the score sheet today. But yeah, this is a very strong starting lineup with a very strong bench. A few noticeable absentees. So there's no Arthur on the bench today. So Arthur's not going to be playing in goal today at all. We've obviously got who else is coming into the side who wasn't there? Oh yeah, and J-Rod. Rodriguez is back in the squad as well. So J-Rod's in there as well. So again, he has mixed it up. He has changed it completely, and he has got a different starting 11. So let me know your thoughts, your feelings, or emotions around that. Big Ollie Palmer and Ashfield would be great to see. And the other thing that I forgot to mention is there is no Ryan Hardy, who of course got injured. He got injured, didn't he, against Melbourne? What is it with Wrexham strikers getting injured in pre-season? We've had it with Mullen, now I've had it with Hardy, so we'll see. And of course, no Sam Smith as well. So Wrexham are definitely, again, looking a little bit light in the forward position, hence why Ashfield's playing today. There is no Smith and there is no Hardy. So here we go. Ron Sino is saying, great time for game in Brisbane, 7:30 p.m. here. Love it. You've hit the peak times. Michael's watching from Qatar. Big up to you. We've got Mike from Johannesburg. And Lynn said, I didn't watch live last time, but caught it later. So Lynn, you're in for the live show, which is brilliant. So there we go. But yeah, big up to each and every single one of you in the chat. And as I said, if you haven't smashed the like button, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then make sure you do so. Going to show you a few more pictures, and then the game's going to be ready to go. I've got to mess around with all my tabs and that. But yeah, it is a bit of a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world of Wrexham AFC. So there we go. But yeah, the subscriber target today is can that number by the end of the stream be 1,000? Just share it to all your Wrexham friends. Share it on all the good pages. And, of course, let's do this together. So, look, I hope that we get a bit more of a competitive game. I'll be honest. The second half against Melbourne was nothing but a disappointment. Melbourne Victory played a very weak second half team. And it was a training exercise. I don't think Parky really learned anything in that second half. And that's my point about Danny Ward. Danny Ward hardly touched the ball. So it's good to see him start today. Hopefully have more of a test. But yeah, look, a few more pictures then to share with you. And big up to each and every single one of you in the chat. Really do appreciate your support. We are going to be wearing the new away kit today as well. And here is a picture. I don't know if you guys have seen the away kit or not. But here is a picture. A bit of a blast on pass. Is Matty Crowell and Ben Foster who are there. Of course, I know Fozzie's doing some vlogs on that, and Ben Foster, of course, and Cromwell. They've got the new Wrexham shirt. It's that yellow-green one. What do we think? The new away shirt? Are we a fan? Not a fan? Let me know in the chat. Do you rate it? Are you going to cop that yourself? What's your thoughts on that shirt? Let me know, people. So that is that. And then, of course, just because I'm into all the new merchandise and new clobber this season. And let me know if you've got your hands on any Wrexham merch so far. But there is, he's having his first start, let's call it that. Danny Ward's set to have his first start in the new training kit that has split massive opinion. But there is old Danny Ward in his training top. And then here's George Evans. Of course, he scored in the second half against Melbourne as well. So, yeah, are you loving the kit? Is it something you want to get hands on? The home, the away? Do let me know, people, how you feel about it. And yeah, I think that is agreed in the chat. We love the shirts. We just don't love the prices. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to lock in now to the game footage. Let's get some scoreline predictions in the chat. What are we thinking? Sydney versus Wrexham. What is your scoreline prediction? What do you think the game is going to end today? And I'm going to get the footage and coverage ready for you live and direct. In fact, the teams are just coming out of the tunnel now. So let's see. I think I've heard that Sydney are a much better side than Melbourne. Correct me if I'm wrong. But let's get this. Let me get this sorted for you. Let me get this sorted for you. Let me get this sorted for you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Right, we'll get a bit of the footage on. We'll get a little bit of the back sound. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you are smashing the like button. There are the team leaders. I think we've joined us just in time. Big up to the AVFTS Wrexham clan. Let me see if this works. Just got to put my headphones on as well.
Towards the end of the victory at Victory.
Good, but we're here, we're ready. I've got your back, people.
Anyway, the three at the back, five when they defended, getting them wing backs into the game.
But yeah, I might turn it off just until there. Let's see if I recognise any names in there. It's Joe Lolly, who used to play in England, actually. Do you know what? I might actually recognise someone. Number 10, Joe Lolly. I'm sure he played for Nottingham Forest once upon a time. I'd love to know if that's true or not. But there we go, Joe Lolly of Sydney. But yeah, hope we're all good. We've got some good score predictions in. 2-1 Wrexham, 3-1, 4-2, 3-0 Wrexham again, says Michael. I think 3-1 Wrexham, says the Borderland line. Carrie says, yay, a rainy cold day in Cape Town. I'm so excited for this. Well, actually, it's not great weather in the UK today. We've had our sun, but it's completely changed. But yeah, that bench that Wrexham had can compete. There's the kit, people. Now, if you haven't smashed the like button yet for the kit, then what are we doing out here? 107 of you in here. Let's get 50 likes. And there is the Sydney team. I've got a feeling this is going to be a much better game. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling this is going to be a much better game. Who's getting on the score sheet today then? Oh, it's no Deadpool today. I can see I see Ollie Palmer scoring today. I feel like Ollie Palmer might bag one first half. I like that yellow kit a lot, actually. I think it's a good away kit. And there is Parky. We're loving it. We're loving it. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. As I said, your support is absolutely appreciated. We've got a big goal, a big target to reach today. 1,000 subscribers. Every subscription matters. Every subscription counts. And yeah, we thank you all for your support here today. We're close to kickoff, and it's a nice pitch. The stadiums are always quite empty as well, though, I find. Oh, we've got a bit of a band there.
And a wonderful atmosphere at the Allianz Stadium. Big chance for Phil Parkinson this season as well, Mike, I've got to say, because
he's just holding the ball in one hand.
Premiership, has he? With all the clubs he's been, he's got promoted to the Championship. He was Bolton Wanderers, Bradford, but never into the Premiership. So yeah, he's ready for this season's getting away in a month's time. But say today is a pre-season. Got to get through all this, the hard work.
So they're just saying there that Parky has never played
earlier, Malcolm, in terms of
never managed to stay in the Premier League.
Around the field. What do you make of the selection of Harry Ashfield, 19 years of age, a Welsh local academy product? Really impressed in the second half against.
Yeah, people, let's get ready for this one. Let's get hyped up for this one. I've just got to get all my tabs ready. But yeah, they're just talking about Ashfield there. Ashfield and Palmer going to be linking up. It's a different combination. 37.5 attendance in Melbourne was great. That is a good turnout. Sydney are more favourite than Melbourne. Expecting to score. Wrexham to win 3-1. And big up to Kira, who has said yes. Big up to you. Thank you for subscribing. Let's get this game underway. Wrexham, second game down under. Here we go, people. We're in that daffodil yellow. And we should be in for a good accountant today. And there's the first flick on from Palmer, which is great. And so what I will do is I'll do a little bit of flicking in and out of commentary of the game and my opinion and my thoughts on that one. But again, it is the usual 3-5-2 from Wrexham. It will be, again, good to see players in positions. For Lewis Brunt, he's got to come into a bit of form and sort himself out in there. But yeah, I think I want to see Danny Ward tested today. I want to see the Wrexham keeper, Danny Ward, have a bit of a test. Let's see how he gets on. Let's see what this shot stopper's like. There's no Arthur in the squad today, so there's a good chance of Danny Ward to assert himself. But look, you can already tell Sydney want to bop the ball around, and here come Wrexham going forward. But yeah, let me know who's going to be the first goal scorer today. Here comes James McLean. Go on,
the ball wide to McLean. Plenty of time and space.
McLean
stands the ball up towards Palmer at the far post.
It's going to be an early corner there.
Sydney struggled to clear, and it will be an early corner to Wrexham.
Poor defending. Poor defending. I must say, guys, Longman, for me, was Wrexham's best player, I thought, against Melbourne. He was electric on that right wing. It's Barnett in again today. I want to see how he does, but a good start. Can you look at the pitch? That looks like it's obviously a rugby pitch or an AFL pitch. Someone might be able to help me in the chat and let me know. But it is a corner here for Wrexham. Can we find big Ollie
All
Palmer?
the other players in the
Go
18-yard
on.
box front.
Oh,
And there is a foul in
and
the
Evans
box.
there, I think, given away.
Yeah, a little bit wasted for me.
So that was James. But yeah, a bit of a poor set piece there. Favourite Wrexham player? Mine's Elliot Lee. He works so hard. I mean, Elliot Lee is what I call the old guard. Him, Palmer, Mendy, they're the old guard. They were there in the National League. They've gone through the divisions. Elliot Lee always should have a special place in Wrexham hearts because he has been through every league, through every journey. But yeah, he's definitely up there for me. I must say, I do love. Again, I'm going to keep banging on about this player as in one of the newer players. I do love Longman. I think he's a really good outlet for Wrexham. I think he's quite an exciting player. But if you want to go to, again, Cleworth and O'Connor, again, some of the old guards, some of the old players. But Cleworth, for me, massive season ahead for him. He could get in team of the season quite easily for me.
League on 5 separate occasions.
Here is O'Connell. He's got plenty of experience.
Not the most successful season for them last time out.
No, but one good thing for them, they would have
was massive, by the way,
beat Melbourne, the other day, so they would have done a little bit of homework on.
And chat, do we think that James McLean is a good Wrexham captain? Are we all happy that he is captain again going forward, McLean? So there we go. How many new players in this new season? I reckon there's going to be 4 signings. I love Mendy. He's a bit inconsistent. It's a rugby ground and football. Okay, there we go.
There's the line here. They're looking maybe just first man goes, triggers everything else, and then try and get high press to try and not Wrexham have this ability to pass the ball and manage
they want to
the
keep pressing here, Wrexham.
Controlling the tempo.
They do like to keep the ball.
Palmer with a nod down, looking to play in Ollie Rathbone.
Yeah, big up to each and every single one of you.
Fires the ball out to the right-hand side towards Barnett. Difficult ball to control. This is Reece Ewley, the new signing for Sydney, and there was a high boot there. And George Evans,
just showed the studs a little bit. Just in the tackle, can't do that anymore.
It's a good start.
Just keep the foul away.
McLean is a great captain. McLean's going to fight for everything, isn't he? He's a warrior on McLean.
Ball played down into the channel.
I don't think Palmer's going to get there. Or after. Yeah, Palmer's never getting on that. Love James. He demands respect. Yeah, I agree on that one.
In the first half against Melbourne the other day, Palmer. He's 33 years of age now, but he was full of energy.
Yeah, this is live and direct.
Well, he was
this
good.
is live and direct.
His fair share in the air, but he was passing the ball with his head. He wasn't just...
As I said, I'll flip in between that with commentary. But yeah, this is live and direct. Who is a Sydney FC fan in the house? Let me know. Let me know if you're supporting Sydney, and if you're Wrexham, then I reckon I can tell you all. But yeah, is a good bet. More than 8 corners, more than 3 goals, and Wrexham wins. Yeah, why not? I think so. Don't take my advice on it, but why not? I think we've already had 1 corner already. So we've already had 1 corner. Green and gold are Springbok colours. That's true, actually. That is true. But also Welsh. Big up the Springboks. Who is the best rugby union side in the world? Certainly not Wales at the moment, is it? They're in a bad old way. But there we go. So here we go in the chat. Wrexham nil Sydney. Do you know what I do find weird? Why have they got Wrexham as the first name on the scoreboard when Wrexham are the wayside?
He's been included from
I don't understand that one.
Like everyone else,
I don't understand that.
Would have been impressed with the work rate.
But I like this. I like the shape. And this guy here, George Evans, is massive for Wrexham. Massive. He's the one who needs to get on the ball.
The ball on the half turn so he could then attack straight away.
This is Holman. Out on the right-hand side is the captain, Ryan Grant, 34 years of age.
But I want to know, number 10, Joe Lolly. Is it Joe Lolly who used to play for Nottingham Forest?
The Sky Blues.
Good football.
Pattern of play there, but
good for Wrexham.
O'Connell steps in.
And Connell was another one, sort of been around the block, been in at Wrexham, in the National League.
As we speak, maybe only 1 more pre-season game. There's 3 weeks till the season starts, so there's bound to be another one organised, I'm sure. But everyone...
The commentator's right there. I did look at that. Wrexham have only got these 3 games scheduled in their pre-season. Are we going to have any UK Wrexham pre-season games? That's the big question. Are we going to have any Wrexham pre-season games on home soil, so to speak? What formation will they play? They will play 3-5-2. The trusted Phil Parkinson doesn't know anything but 3-5-2. Who's Evans? This is where Wrexham uncomfortably play. Oh, nice little touch there from Danny Ward. Here we go. Let's see a bit of Danny Ward's zing. Not so good there though from Danny Ward with his feet there. He did a nice little turn there. That's a terrible kick from Danny Ward. Not a good start. Not a good impression.
2012 for Liverpool.
But there we go. You're right about Lolly and Forest. I thought so. Good knowledge from me. Good ball knowledge.
Wins back possession.
Yeah. Let me know where you're watching from. 2:30 a.m. in California. Wow.
Not the best.
Is anyone earlier than 2:30 a.m.? Let me know where you're watching from, people. Let me know in the chat right now where you're watching the game from. And can we run it up to 100 likes as soon as possible? And I'll do some big shout outs. Let's get to 100 likes on the stream right now, people.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Good tackle.
Looking at the performances of the Australian
Good tackle there from Dobson.
Wrexham up against Melbourne Victory, finishing 5th, but getting to the final of the playoffs. They were
So
the
Melbourne
best
Victory
of the 3.
came 5th.
And then, of course, we've got Sydney this evening, finished 7th, and Wellington Phoenix to come on Saturday morning.
Oh, well, chat. Did you hear that? I didn't know that. So Melbourne actually finished higher and better than none other than Sydney. So Sydney actually finished worse in the league than Melbourne. That's brilliant play from Ollie Palmer to keep that alive. Love that from Ashworth. Wrexham are going to get playing here. And it is looking good. It is looking good. It is looking good. Just going to readjust my table slightly. There we go. More comfy here. But yeah, big up to everyone.
Nearly last season.
It does look fuller, this stadium, though. It does look a lot more full, this stadium.
Player of the season for Wrexham, Ollie Rathbone, having joined from Rotherham United. 48 appearances in all competitions last season.
Rotherham United. Rotherham a bit of a mess these days.
Better by Wrexham, building down the right-hand side. Plenty of bodies in the middle towards Rathbone. It goes. Ball is cleared.
That's it from Wrexham. Can they keep them in here? Can they keep Sydney pinned back? Barnett for me. Let's get a better delivery on the ball.
Crossfield pass by George Evans is cut out.
Oh, go press, Ashworth. See, it's going to be a different front two. It's Ashworth and Palmer.
To the goalkeeper, Gus Herfsloot.
Who, again, I would say a little bit different to having Marriott and Palmer together. This combination, though, it's all on Ashworth to do the pressing. Ollie Palmer's going to be the big target man, but we know that Ollie Palmer likes to play. That's great press from Wrexham there. Look at the way Wrexham pressed. But yeah, honestly, people, Palmer loves playing with Marriott. He likes a little man to run off him as he flicks it on. But I like this as an aggressive game.
I don't feel that they've got that ball out to the wing backs as quickly as they did at the beginning of the Melbourne Victory game, and maybe it's because Sydney have done their homework.
They have indeed.
It's great.
Palmer heads down towards the on-rushing Ashfield.
Yeah, good. This is good football from Wrexham. They've got them pinned in there.
They're playing a 4-4-2 formation, as you can see right in front of us there. So they're playing pretty tight in midfield. So there's no.
They're just saying Sydney playing 4-4-2. Bit of shout out in the chat. Italian legend Alessandro Del Piero played for Sydney FC. He had a really weird end to his career. He played with in India as well. So yeah. Jez Lloyd says from Wrexham, but on holiday in Fuerteventura, watching from my Sun Lounger. Big up to you, Jez. Watching from Amsterdam. Hello from Sydney. Here's approximately 30,000 people there. 30,000 in the stadium again. Darren's watching from Bali, Malaysia. Big up to you. In the train to Washington, D.C. A nice morning start. Is that Alec? And we've got Kingwood, New Jersey. But yeah, big up to everyone around the world watching this one. 5:30 p.m. in Singapore. See, Alvin's got it good, haven't they? They got it good when you're in the evening kickoffs. Anyone who's watching Wrexham in the early hours of the morning, I seriously salute your commitment. I really do. And big up to Alan, who's watching from Wrexham. He's sending his greetings to Australia. Great pressure from Wrexham. They're keeping their shape nicely. They're moving the ball nicely as well. And I think, actually, they're pressing extremely well. I like this. I like to see an aggressive press from Wrexham. But yeah, people, keep running that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Can we hit 1,000 subscribers today? That would be absolutely fantastic.
Most of the Wrexham players have Manchester United, Man City, lots of players have had to come out again, and when they get older, prove the points that they're good enough to play at this level, at the highest level, maybe the Wrexham this season.
But what a club to join, Malcolm, and what a time to join that club.
Here's Danny Ward.
In the world.
Let's see this better. That's better from Danny Ward, right on Palmer's head.
Who could imagine, promoting Wrexham Football Club over in Australia?
Oh God, here comes Sydney. Lewis Brunt then. What's Lewis Brunt going to do here one-on-one? Let's see how he defends this. Gets beaten. Chance for Sydney there. So yeah, Danny Ward going really direct into Palmer, and he's just got no options there, Ollie Palmer. But yeah, first a little glimpse from Sydney there. Lewis Brunt did get beaten on the outside. It is a position, actually, that I think Wrexham still need to maybe address. I'm not sure Tom O'Connor and Lewis Brunt are the right players to play in that position and that left centre back. And Danny Ward with a save there. First shot on target comes from Sydney.
Danny Ward.
Here's the first one. I thought he got just caught underneath it, and he doesn't know what's behind it because look at his body shape. It's too square. But then this is the shot. Yeah, you expect Danny Ward to make that kind of save. A little bit of a deflection on it as well.
Is a save he should be making.
It was Pat Wood wearing 13 with that right foot strike from outside of the box.
What do we think then, chat?
Again,
what position do you think Wrexham are going to sign next? Do you think it's going to be a central midfielder? Do you think it's going to be a defender? Do you think it's going to be a striker? And if anyone wants to be brave enough and say who you think it's going to be, do let me know. I know we're linked to that Dutch player winger, but I'm not sure if that one's going to happen. I know that O'Brien from Nottingham Forest, I think, has fallen through as well. Tom Kearney has just signed a new deal at Fulham. That was announced officially yesterday. So still waiting to see who are Wrexham going to sign. Anyone got any ideas in the chat, or where do you think we should strengthen? Andy Carroll at Dagenham Redbridge in the National League South, I think. Stormy says 5 a.m. Watching live and direct from Sun London, sunny Greece. Big up to everyone.
Again, offering himself outside.
The sun is not shining in the UK today. It's miserable.
Branch on the overlap.
Ollie Palmer, first goal. I like it. The crew's watching from Sydney. Big up to everyone who's watching from Australia. I know that your streaming service is terrible in Australia. You've got to pay a massive subscription. So hopefully I'm helping you out with that.
Sydney quite
great tackle.
In the way they're keeping this ball. Don't need to be frustrated.
Yeah, George Evans is
keep the possession.
George Evans is absolutely key in terms of Wrexham's build-up play. Again, I think Evans is the link pin between the midfield and the defence. He needs to get on that ball. He needs to receive it. It's a great press again. I like it when Wrexham do that. That's brilliant from Rathbone. Here we go then. Let's get James McLean on the ball. Big crunching tackle. Sydney do seem a lot better opposition, don't they? But let's remember, this Wrexham side is a rotated team. I still think there is a lot of the first team regulars still missing from this side. It isn't Parky's strongest one, but yeah, I'm loving the kit. I'm loving the kit. Nice to see Wrexham tweak attacking from the middle. Yep, using the wide play. Watching from Ghana today. No worries there, Mazza, no worries. I think it's time to start looking overseas for players. It's not a bad shout. Here comes McLean. And wins the throw in.
See any of against Melbourne was the long throw that Wrexham been renowned for the last few seasons. Could have done with one then, with that situation as well.
I'll give you a bit of story on the long throw. Obviously, they're referring to Ben Tozer's long throw-in, who, of course, was an absolute unit for Wrexham, captain, legend, secret long throw. I'll come back to that story as Wrexham on attack here. James McLean crosses it in, hung up for Barney, and headed away. But he's just said, Wrexham haven't used a long throw yet in pre-season. They tend not to do it. They tend not to give it away. And another thing to elaborate on that is Ben Tozer went and played for Forest Green Rovers. So after Wrexham, he joined Forest Green Rovers in the National League. I went to watch a few Forest Green Rovers games because it's near where I am in pre-season, and Ben Tozer never once took one throw-in, never did one long throw-in. And then as soon as the season started, he uses it. I just wonder sometimes if it's something that they don't like to give away, if they like to keep it as a little of a secret hidden gem, or maybe just to not exhaust the player. I don't know, to not get a muscle injury in the back. I really don't know. But yeah, they don't like to do that. There was the Sydney Ultras there.
Grant with the throw.
I thought there was something wrong with our screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were all moving.
Yellow
You
win.
and I were moving with it.
We need a win. It'd be good to get all wins in the preseason. It really would. Looks like O'Brien and Beck are very close to the same with Wrexham. Yeah, I know Owen Beck, the defender, looks better. O'Brien, apparently the wages are an issue still. Some background. Sydney FC are a depleted side. They lost a lot of good players at the end of last season. Ooh, who to? What happened? Big Palmer wins the flick on again. Here come Wrexham. Let's see how this one plans out. McLean's got to be a free kick. It is. Ollie Palmer again, crucial with that flick on there. Crucial. We need a Prem striker. I agree on that one. Danny Ings would be the absolute dream. If Wrexham signed Danny Ings, that for me is the dream. Can Sydney score 2 goals? I don't think so. Big up Brazil. They should go for attacking player that isn't too expensive. I think they can get on loan from Celtic, Luis Palmer. Look, the issue is with it's a free kick here. Let's see what happens with this free kick.
Aaron James, a wall of one.
Go on then, McLean.
Curls it beautifully towards the far post. And who gets the final touch there?
Go. Is it going to be an own goal?
Find the back
Is it Lewis Brandt?
18 minutes played, a superbly curled free kick from the left by James McLean.
Well, there we go. That's Joe Lolly. It looks like it could be Lewis Brunt or an own goal. James McLean with a great whip on his free kick. Wrexham made it 1-0. Slow celebrations. Let's have a look here.
Sydney 0.
Oh, it is.
I'm certain it was because he didn't celebrate it. I'm certain
he slips as well, McLean. Is that an own goal?
Yeah, one of the Sydney players, Holman. Yeah, he's come in there at the far post and he's just hit him. He doesn't know anything about it.
It's an own goal.
Come off both of them in the end.
It's an own goal.
Sure,
Wrexham make it 1-0. It's an own goal.
Ball. Can't take anything away from James McLean. But I did not.
That is so poor. That is really poor. How have the defenders not cleared that?
That they put one man in the wall and where he was standing.
Yeah.
Wow.
But naive defending by the home team. But Wrexham do have the lead. And it is an own goal. And we believe it's come off Popovic. Not much.
So 20 minutes in, 1-0 Wrexham, an own goal. It's, again, a hilarious free kick, really. Wrexham slip. James McLean slips when he takes it. Every Sydney player misses the ball to clear it, and then it hits one of them in the knee. Terrible, shambolic, but it is 1-0 Wrexham. We'll take it. And as I said, I would love 3 wins on this Wrexham Down Under tour. And here comes Barney. Let's see where this happens. Ball comes in. And yeah, some people might be putting a goal there in the chat. Remember, we're streaming this game to you, so there is going to be a delay. There is going to be a delay on what you see. If you want a good broadcast, you want to be able to watch again, then please no spoilers in the chat. Otherwise, you may get timed out for that because we don't want any spoilers. So if you do come in with a goal early, then wait for it to happen on the screen so no one sees it. But yeah, own goal given. But yeah, big up to Mustafa. And of course, do subscribe to the channel. One more goal. We're going to have loads. Redson is from Wrexham, Brazil. That's terrible defending. That is terrible, terrible defending. Lots of Wrexham scarves in the crowd there. Great to see. But yeah, how many new players in the starting lineup for Wrexham? Who is their main star on the team? So new players is only the goalkeeper today, Danny Ward. Hardy is out injured. He got injured in the Melbourne game. Star players, a great question. Who is the star? Again, James McLean could be argued for me the star man on the pitch so far. But yeah, I honestly want to see Dennis. Someone said does look like Australia versus Sydney in the chat with the yellow stripes. It is a nice kit though, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's a very nice kit. But yeah, 1-0 Wrexham. Happy days. Can we get 3 wins on this Down Under tour? But yeah, awful defending. Sydney have got to have a look at that because they should not be allowing that to happen. Terrible.
Great. I know if I was playing for Wrexham, I'd love to be involved with this. Going away on pre-season trips, going away to play against competitive games. They're used to it. They're used to doing that now.
It is a luxury. No team in, not many teams at their level was able to do what they're doing.
Perhaps
It's
Asia
crazy.
next season.
Asia next season.
Doing their homework even before the championship season has started. But the football team is doing the business on the field. Ahead here by a 1-0. Corey Holman's own goal. But all the praise must go to captain James McLean on his left foot, curling that ball beautifully towards the far post. And here they come again, down the right-hand side, crosses in. McLean with a header, a free header. He'll be frustrated that he hasn't hit the target.
It's a difficult one for him because he's going away from goal. And there's not much power on the cross. So I've got to somehow twist, turn, direct, and produce power.
Do you know what? I think James McLean should go with his foot here. Barney holds it up. I reckon this is maybe it isn't. I thought maybe it was volley height, but no, it is tough there for McLean. But did you hear that? The next pre-season tour, Wrexham going to tour Australia next season. That's pretty massive, chat. That's pretty massive. Not Australia, sorry, Asia. If Wrexham tour Asia next season, that would be even bigger. So that would be the US, Australia. Imagine they go and cover Asia. That would be huge. But yeah, Sydney, they've lost their way a little bit here, Sydney, and Wrexham are coming into the game a lot more solid now.
But all their, Sydney FC's play in the first 15 minutes there, you think to yourself, well, that's the share of the game they're going to have in this first half, and they didn't
Wrexham
score.
versus Al-Nassr, that would be massive, wouldn't it?
Many times. They've got to score. They're one hard team to break down and concede after this.
But you called it, Malcolm. You said, what were they doing with just one in the wall? And that was their downfall.
Well, if the one in the wall was protecting...
One in the wall, terrible. Sydney are playing really bad. They're not looking good. Here's a good piece of trivia. Joe Lolly has played against Wrexham when he was with Kidderminster. That's good knowledge there. What teams are you looking forward to facing in the Championship? I mean, there's some great games. You've got Sheffield United, you've got Southampton, you've got Swansea. I think Swansea's going to be massive. I think everyone's looking forward to playing Swansea City. Of course, Cardiff got relegated, didn't they? Cardiff City. I'm sure they got relegated, didn't they? But Middlesbrough, Blackburn, some massive ties. Good ball there. Wentfield's a shit. That's a win for you. Are they that bad? Are they? Should they destroy Wellington for Phoenix? I love the inside info from everyone here. Darren said, I was at the Melbourne game. It looks like the Crown Sydney are really getting to chance more. Well done, Sydney Siders. What was it like, the atmosphere, Darren, in the Melbourne game? But yeah, great free kick, poor defence. You are right there. McLean did put it on the money. Matthew's watching from Christchurch. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, run up the likes on this stream. We should be on 150 likes. We've got 650 within here. Let's get it up to 150 likes and subscribe if you are new. I don't know what this means, Nef to see. I think Wrexham win this 3-0 again. 2 back-to-back 3-0s.
So you can follow all of Wrexham's games. Victory at Melbourne, victory last Friday. They're ahead here against Sydney. And we then have...
What do we make of this man, Dobson? I don't think...
Again, Saturday. It's very early, Malcolm. You have to set your alarm clock for that one.
I'll stay reserved on Dobson. I'll stay reserved on Dobson. But yeah, little thing for you as well, chat. If you're not aware, Saturday, when we play Wellington, it's 6 a.m. in the UK. What time is 6 a.m. UK time in where you are in the world? If I was to tell you that on Saturday, I'm going live at 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm going to need a lot of hot coffee. What time is 6 a.m. where you are in the world, if I was to tell you that in the UK? For those of you in the US, is that like midnight? Is that like 10 p.m.? In Australia, New Zealand, what time is that as well? 6 a.m. here.
Donny Palmer in the middle. Ryan Barnett first.
Probably like 3 in the afternoon, isn't it? But yeah, 6 a.m. we're live. So it'd be 5 p.m. in Wellington. Neil's watching from 1 a.m., I think. Not bad. How serious is Hardy's injury? Yeah, he's not in the squad today. So I think it's just a concussion protocol. I think it's something in there. But yeah, he's okay. Hope Wrexham visit Bangkok. Could quite happen. Sydney sold 4 of their best players. This is the weakest side they've put out in years. What's happening? Why can't they recruit? What's going on? Lucas said it's still okay to play against other Australian teams, but if you play against teams from other countries, not their opponents, because people already play football. Yeah. Big up to everyone. Yeah, 6 a.m. I'm getting up. Which I shouldn't moan because there's some of you in the chat and it's like 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m. So we've got nothing to complain, but I'll be there. Hopefully you guys will be joining me at 6 a.m. on Saturday, wherever you are in the world, for another watch along. Oh, Flag's going to go up there for an offside. Yeah, New Zealand got a spot on then. So it's going to be 6 a.m. for me and 5 p.m. for New Zealand. That's on Saturday, that is. There's an offside there. How many seasons till Wrexham make the Premier League? 2, I'm going to say. 2. I think they're going to have a good go this year, come close, but a bit far. And then I think they're going to go again really big next season. I really do. What do you guys think? How many seasons till Wrexham end up in the Premier League? Is anyone backing us to go up this year? Back to back to back to back. 4 promotions in a row. That'd be astronomical.
Not just go backwards and set play up. He can go forward to take players on because that's what he's good at, beating defenders.
We were discussing on
from
Friday,
James.
Malcolm, the schedule that Wrexham have leading into the Championship. These 3 games down under, but no official information regarding another pre-season friendly. And there's the best part of 3 weeks before the Championship starts on the 9th of August.
I just found it hard because nothing's been organised as yet. And you and I know that everyone's pre-season programmes, sets up and organised months before it starts. So it's going to be a late one. But they did that last year, I think, with Fleetwood. They had 1 game, didn't they, after going back from America, Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the commentators are worrying, because clearly Wrexham are not going to go do this down under tour, come back, recover from all the jet lag and the travelling. They're not going to go 3 weeks with just training and no games. Wrexham are not going to do 3 weeks of no games. I can tell you that for free. They did it last season. They had a late one against Fleetwood, as they said. So I don't know why they're panicking. I can see Wrexham having 2 more pre-season games when they come back from this tour. 1 in-house, where there'll be no fans. And then I think they'll have 1 that you can watch. But yeah, don't know why they're panicking. Go on, Barney. Look at the burners here. McLean at the back post. Good speed there from Barney. I like to see that. He's going to have a second bite of the cherry here. Give it back to Dobson. He can whip it in. Dobson. Terrible from Dobson. Actually, not bad in the end. But yeah, I don't know why he's panicking. However, I will tell you this now. If Wrexham do not schedule any friendlies between this tour and the start of the season, a 3-week gap, that is absolutely criminal. That will absolutely cost Wrexham a really poor start to the Championship season. Oh, here come Wrexham. This is brilliant.
Opportunity, James. Ball is cleared by Popovic.
Dominating Sydney.
As far as Dobson. Wrexham recycling possession well. The cross is in towards the far post and it's cleared by Lolly to Wood. Opportunity for a counter-attack here. Lolly sprinting down the right-hand side.
Here is Joe Lolly.
The cross early.
Not great. Chat. This Sydney side's awful, isn't it? This Sydney side is awful. This Sydney side is absolutely awful. It's 6 a.m. for me now in Norfolk, Virginia. Love that. When they eventually make the Premier League, how you like the Wrexham vs Villa? That would be a great one, Ryan. That would be a great one. That would be just an absolute fantastic dream. 11 p.m. for New Zealand, more civilized. You guys got it good there, so yeah. But 6 a.m. on Saturday, 6 a.m. Big up Les and Jamie. Here he is, legend Les and Jamie, supporter of the channels. Big up to you, Les. Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Pitch isn't great, I will agree. The pitch is absolutely awful. Pitch is absolutely awful. But yeah, apparently Sydney saw multiple youngsters, lost leaders and key players to FA, and our key players are not playing. Yeah, this is a terrible Sydney team. This is a terrible. Wrexham are absolutely battering them. And I'm going to tell you now, the Wrexham second half team is going to destroy this Sydney team. The Wrexham second half team is going to be so much better.
It's Evans again. His first look is out to the right to Barnett. Ashfield offers himself. Dobson inside, 3 in the box, waiting for the cross. And his shot is deflected.
Corner.
Dobson going for goal. Ball cannoning off a Sydney defender. Will be a second corner of the evening.
Yeah, the gap was in front of him. There's nothing wrong with taking on.
It's not a great shot, to be honest, from Dobson. Lacked power. But, yeah, no official shirt numbers have been given yet to the Wrexham players. No one's got names or shirts assigned. So let's see what happens. Kieran's saying, no, the Wrexham pitch has been stitched out this week, so it'll be red to player friendly. Then, yeah, that's good news. 6 a.m. Saturday will be 7 a.m. here in Johannesburg. Love it. Yeah, it's an early one on Saturday. Make sure you got the coffee in. Corner comes in. That's going to be another corner. Anyone who's asking for corners in the chat, your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being answered. But no, listen. No spoilers in the chat. There's goal. You've got the game up here. If you see a goal going, you see it with your eyes. No worries, Potaz. He's saying at 1 o'clock hours in Tibet. By the way, no worries. You're all legends. Quad comes in. Keeper does well there under pressure. So that's 3 corners, I think, in the game now. Hey, I was meant to be there, but Sydney Blutty. What's that? I don't know what I mean there. I was going to foul. Anyone spoiling will be timed out. Do you know what as well? I might just quickly do this. Give me a second. Where's my trusted? By the way, guys, I don't know if you've seen the top fans in the chat. It's like about your interactions. I think Kira is number 1 in there with number 1 Crown XP. So yeah, the more you interact in the chat, you'll see a number next to your name. Johan is number 2, and we Apalagi is, but he's spamming. So yeah, we anyone who's getting a spoiler can't be on that leaderboard. But yeah, get yourself on the leaderboard. Terrible free kick, and Wrexham clear that nicely. But yeah, big up everyone. Big up. Where's Les and Jamie? I'm just going to do this for Les because he knows the drill. But yeah, if you're someone, in fact, as well, I'm going to do this. Going to add a few new moderators into the channel as well. Moderators, big up to you guys. Important role. Anyone spamming or spoiling or abusive should be timed out, but this is a chance. The ball for James McLean that has to be so much better. That's a massive chance there, isn't it? Massive chance there. McLean's frustrated because he wants his goal.
He's run some miles in this first half. James
McLean, he's done well.
He's the fittest player in Wrexham.
There he is, competing and winning possession.
James McLean is the fittest, most cardiovascular endurance player. He won the yo-yo test at Wrexham. This guy's an absolute unit, an absolute machine. All the younger lads can't even keep up with him. He's an absolute beast, old James McLean.
48, yeah. We have to remember as well, yes, he's captain. He's 36 years of age.
Watching from Kenya, I love it.
Republic of Ireland.
We remember one moment.
What an experienced player.
Crossed in towards the far post, and cool play by Joel King. Was the young player of the season.
We need 11 new players to make the Premier League.
Joel King playing as a left centre back.
Who is Douglas Costa? Jason said, "Welcome to the A League. At least the stadium is better for fans in Melbourne." It does look better, actually, Jason. It does look better. Watching from Zambia, love it.
In. Ashfield, good play by the young man. Evans is free. Barnett ignores him.
Come on, Barney. I'm looking forward to Longman in the second half. I think he's going to tear it up.
By a goal to nil, the own goal by Holman.
Great ball. I'm going to call it early. Longman's going to get an assist in this game very early on in the second half.
The FC just trying to play out.
Big up Singapore.
I like the philosophy. Okay,
Les is in the house. No worries, Kerry. Sydney is low key getting cut. It's horrible for them.
You know, when you're playing them, unless it's correct, and you've got quality on the ball.
Oh, chance.
Great class by James to Ashfield. Well, the run was a good one. The first touch was excellent, but his second touch looking to cross, not so good.
Yeah, he's just
Tell you what, Ashfield does show good movements, the young lad. I think he's got a lot more of his game to mature. But his movement in behind is sharp. Just doesn't look as competent in front of goal as clinical. But as I said, I think this Wrexham second half team, with the likes of Marriott and J-Rod, I think it's going to be a very attacking Wrexham side. Longman, going to see Mendy as well, I think. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Go on, Ollie, get yourself about. Wrexham's press there. Sydney do well to get out of the press, but yeah, I'm disappointed there. Why is Ben Foster on the tour? They like to get club legends and people who represent the club. It's good PR. No way. Did not realise that. Sydney fans don't seem happy at all with what's going on at their club. Seems like they're in a bit of turmoil. Sydney is playing with their younger squad, so there's not 100% of potential on Wrexham resting key players. The problem is Melbourne did this as well. They rotated in the second half. Wrexham aren't going to get much out of this if these Australian and New Zealand teams keep rotating. But at the end of the day, you can only beat the opponents in front of you. And it's all about fitness and minutes. For me, this pre-season tour shapes up Wrexham a lot better going into the championship season. It's a lot more physical. It's a lot more pacey, the championship. I mean, look at these lads. These are subs. Look how young all these lads look for Sydney. Sydney are going to be playing the under-16s at this rate. I'm worried that this Sydney second half team is going to be like an under-18 side. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. There we go. Yeah, he can't defend. But yeah, that's where for me, Wrexham need to 100% put the goals away in the second half. If it's a young team, I want to see 3 or 4 goals in that second half. 3 or 4 goals, definitely. Apparently, Killen Cameron scored like 50. Oh, okay. He's doing all right and he deserves to be in there. Wrexham definitely needs some centre mids. Leicester City, not good, is it? I think Ashford needs to be loaned out. Yeah, it'll be a bit like Sam Dolby was back in the day. Yeah, Sam Dolby. He was the guy always Wrexham needs to loan out.
That's one thing that they do, Wrexham. They've got their system, which they're all familiar with, all happy with. You know, Phil Parkinson brings players in to play this system. This is how he's going to play. It's just then how you take responsibility on your role in that system. On the ball, off the ball.
Rathbone forward to Ashfield. Rathbone snapping, Ashfield strong.
Oof.
Lollied as well. Well, friendly.
I didn't know what James McLean was doing either.
He's just flying in there.
I think he's just taking everything with him, and fortunately, I think it was Jolly maybe that jumped out of the way.
Grant's happy with that. So when does the A-League actually start, guys? Can anyone help me out there? God, that's an absolute hell of a challenge there from Rathbone and Grant in a friendly. So we even, yeah. Yeah, the A-League looks dead, I'm not going to lie. But again, because you've got cricket, because you've got the AFL, because you've got rugby union, where does soccer rank in Australia in terms of sports? Like, where would you honestly put soccer, football in the rankings? Is it a top 3 sport? Here come Wrexham. Come on then, McLean. Come on then.
The last 3 seasons.
There's McLean. Again, quite the cross he's looking for. Rathbone against Grant. Grant as well concedes the corner. And Rathbone stay down here.
That's funny. Rathbone just nailed Grant a minute ago, and now Grant's just nailed Rathbone. So getting a little bit fiery. Like Grant's not messing.
He twisted his ankle here. Let's take a closer look.
Well, he's involved. I think he's just landed awkwardly more than anything else on it, and he's not. Yeah.
Really seen much of a foul there.
We didn't see a twist down Malcolm, but he's certainly in a great deal of playing. Ollie Rathbone, last season's player of the season. He stayed down off the field. Wrexham down to 10 men temporarily. Corner taken short to McLean. McLean
Hopefully not
encouraging
another
Ashfield
injury,
to make
guys.
the run.
Hopefully not another injury. Rathbone is
Changing
off
the
the pitch
angle
at the
on the
moment.
cross. It goes towards the far post, and again the young goalkeeper does well, but the cross too close to him.
Yeah, but once again, he's seen.
Just keep an eye on this Rathbone situation. That'll be Hardy and Rathbone both off injured in two there. Yeah, I appreciate the comparison next to do. But yeah, guys, can we get 200 likes on the stream? Run it up. A-League starts mid-October, September. Wrexham the next Chelsea. A-League starts ages away then, does it? But yeah, big up to everyone. A-League equal to the Championship? No chance. No chance. No chance.
An equaliser before
Here we
half time.
come.
This is Quintal. Thiago
Here we go.
Quintal ignores the man on the overlap.
Defending. Wrexham hard to beat there. I love it.
Name of a footballer, yeah, that's for sure.
Hard to beat.
A bit more direct with his left foot then.
Has made the run. The strike by Lolly.
Again, another attack from
wing.
Sydney. It doesn't come to
just
too
very
much.
quickly, just the biggest challenge for Wrexham on this pre-season tour is competition.
Soccer ranking of straight about third. AFL, NFL, soccer, cricket. Well, cricket that low.
Players, 30 players out there. Got to be fighting for 11
Third tier.
places. Phil Parkinson can stand back sometimes and go, right then.
Is this actually true? Is that actually true?
Come in a month's time.
We got Nigeria. The time in the UK is 11:15 in the morning.
And what he tells me is
11:15 a.m.
Ashford didn't score. Again, got to score as a centre forward. Needs to be in that team.
Oh, big challenge there from Evans. Where is Ollie Rathbone?
Edge of the box.
Where is Rathbone? Is he going to be all right? Here's McLean. Just need to get in at half time here. A few of the players are remembering. There's Dobson, but yeah. Is Rathbone still off the pitch? It does look like Wrexham playing with 10 men here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it does look like Wrexham playing with 10 men here. Is Rathbone still off the pitch?
Yeah, they need to get a few more crosses in if they're going to score.
This is the man with the quality. Lolly strikes the ball against McLean. McLean looking to clear. Oh, there must be handball there against Lewis Brunt.
Oh, wow,
the Sydney supporters and players, the players surrounding the referee. Lewis Brunt.
Great save. There's no question that,
what have they given? It's given a corner.
Oh, wow.
See the replay here. I thought it was a penalty.
Do you know what? The ball's on his way into the corner.
Let's have a look at it.
Right behind this. And all of a sudden he's got his hand.
Oh, my God. That's the clearest penalty. Oh, my God. Wrexham have survived on that. It's the biggest penalty I've ever seen. Lewis Brunt playing goalkeeper has clearly handballed it. And the referee thought, I can't spoil this tour. It should be a penalty to Sydney. That Grant is going absolutely wild, the Sydney captain. It should be a penalty. He's got away with it. Oh, no, that's not a good sign either. Ollie Rathbone is off injured and Revan's coming on. Rathbone off injured, limping. 2 injuries Wrexham have sustained in pre-season, but that should have been a stonewall penalty. Absolute robbery for Sydney.
Ball played in. Header
oh, what a save.
Magnificent save, but the ball is put into the back of the net by Popovic. Popovic equalises for Sydney.
Oh, wow, 1-1.
Well, a real mix-up in the Wrexham defence. No one picking up. And maybe justice has been done there because Sydney should have been awarded a penalty. But from the resulting corner, they've equalised. It's
the Sydney limbs. Do you know what? It's probably justice because they should have had a penalty. What a save that is by Danny Ward. Why are the Wrexham players not reacted to that? That is a top save from Danny Ward. Whose man is Popovic? I think that's Dobson's man. I'm going to have a look one more time. Who is... Yeah, it's Dobson's man. It's Dobson's man. Here. You'll see it here. Here. Dobson. That's your man. Dobson's man goes, and that is 1-1. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. It is 1-1. This is an interesting game. It should have been a penalty. It isn't. So there we go. Damn. 1-1. Didn't expect that one. Clear penalty, not like it matters. It was an absolute stonewall penalty. It is half time. That's madness. 1-1. 1-1. It should have been justice. It was a penalty. And yeah, chat, that is absolutely nuts. We're going to come out of this screen in a second, but it is 1-1. Wrexham really switched off that corner. Parky won't be happy at all with that one. Let me just change something here while I do it there. But yeah, guys, 1-1. It was all going well. It was all going smooth. And then all of a sudden, a really poor goal to concede. And that is the interval there. Now, let's have a look at our subscriber target. As you can see here, this is the number that I'm watching today. And we're on 875. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. We've got 756 of you here. We need our 900. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, help get this number to 1,000 today. We're going for the big 1K. The big 1K today. So let's see that number. Look, if you want to test it out, do you want to see how cool this function is? If someone subscribes, you'll see that number roll up. I mean, it's great aesthetics viewing. You'll see that number change. Look, 876 now. There we go. You get the idea. Get that number rolling. Get that number going up. It is half time. It is 1-1. And it is terrible. But the worst part of everything is that Ollie Rathbone has gone off injured. We are going to get a little refreshing drink in a second because it is morning. It is something that we need to do. I'm going to put that there. But yeah, big up to each and every single one of you. And yeah, I love to see that thing. Look, we're on 884. Look at you guys. You're getting it. You're getting that train rolling. Do you know how good it will be if that number ends on 1,000 today? Like, do you know how amazing that will be? That will be absolutely epic. So who believes in the chat we can get that to 1,000 today? Who's got the vibes? We might fall short. That's fine. But what's your predictions? Exactly that. Subscription done. That's the clearest penalty I've ever seen, but justice prevails. It was so bad. So no Wrexham players scored this game. That's actually true. We've had an own goal and a Wrexham goal. That is actually spot on with that. And yeah, thank you, Floyd, as well. Help this lad, he's a legend. You guys are killing. You guys are killing it in the chat, because if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be talking to myself. So yeah, we really do appreciate it. Oh, sorry, my headphones. I don't know why I'm wearing my headphones so weird. I don't know why I do that. But there we go. But yeah, keep that thing rolling. Well, I love seeing it. What are we on? 898 now. That's massive, isn't it? That's massive. You lot are legends. So listen, half time here. I will be back in a second. I'm going to top up my hot brew because we need that. People, wherever you are in the world, actually, because I'm nosy like this, and I like to know more about my subscribers. What are you all drinking right now? What is your refreshment? And has anyone got any good food? Any good scran? Oh my God, the rain's pouring. I've just looked out my window. And we'll have to leave it on the line. I've just remembered we've got washing on the line. It's pouring down. Oh, brilliant. We've got the washing in. Heidi's got the washing in. That's even better. Yeah, what are you drinking? What is the refreshment of choice? What are you drinking? Oh, you want a snack? I've got a little snack for my next thing. Now, my refreshment choice is none other than a Kit Kat original. And we're not talking anything of the fancy. We're talking a Kit Kat original. Is this better than a Kit Kat chunky, or do you prefer Kit Kat? And is Kit Kat just a UK product? But yeah, W Snack, I think, a Kit Kat. But yeah, the hot drinks are flowing. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you're eating, what you're drinking, whether it's breakfast, dinner, lunch. There. But yeah, I'm going to show you the second half lineups when they come out, because I know Wrexham will be changing the lineups. So there we go. Let's go Wrexham, Welsh, and Sydney. I like Kit Kats unless I'm with 3 or more people. It's hard to share, isn't it? In Amsterdam, drinking Yorkshire tea because the cloggies don't know tea. Damn, how bad? Actually, that is a thing, right? No one seems to like to drink a hot drink outside of their own country, as in they all think that tea and coffee taste different when you go around the world. It's probably true, actually, isn't it? But yeah, you can't beat an original tea. About to pour myself a whiskey on the rocks. It's 8:20 p.m. here, so I like that the crew had to put in the time to justify what's time. Hey, there could be someone at 3 a.m. in America watching this who needs a whiskey for the Wrexham. But But yeah, Matt Bozzy has said, good day, mate. Wrexham been average. Going to be honest, yeah, been poor. They really should be taking the Sydney side to the cleaners. What I am going to predict, though, is that the second half Wrexham side is going to go to town and destroy them. I do. Coffee is the best. Yeah, Leo Beer, big up Laugh Right as well. But yeah, what have we got? Original's the best. No, in Melbourne, love a Kit Kat. Did Kit Kats in Melbourne or not? And big up to Carrie says, come on, Pete, let's help him out and subscribe. I rate it. What are we on? 904. 96 to go. 96 new subscriptions to go. That clock is going to tick away, isn't it? It's good. It's good. And we've nearly hit 200 likes as well. 96 new people to join the clan and get us to that magic 1,000. What else? The dude put, just finished some grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup and Diet Mountain Dew. Do you know what? That's actually, I've got to give that a W, the dude. I've got to give that a W. Grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup. Sometimes when you look out and it's, the last couple of days in the UK, I won't be touching soup because hot. Day like today, soup's not bad, but the sandwich makes it and Mountain Dew. Celsius Peach Vibe, I love it. Les is on the coffee. Gotta have it. But yeah, we will show the lineups when the next new set of lineups come out for the second half. I will. Mateus McAllister, going to be a great A-League player. I've got to keep an eye on this guy. But yeah, terrible defending for Wrexham for that. And there we go, subscribing from Melbourne. Do you know what I also noticed on the channel that made me really happy, guys? Is a lot of you have got your notification bell on. I've actually got a statistic that tells me how many people have got their notification bell turned on. And it's a really high amount. So thank you to everyone who has turned their notification bell on. It means you'll never miss an upload. You'll never miss when we're live. You'll never miss anything because it will ping up on your phone. So let me know if you're one of those rare legends in the chat who've got your notification bell on as well. Or if you've just turned it on now for me, then do let me know because it is absolutely quality. And if you love this type of content, it's the best thing to do is to put it on. Because I had a look at the numbers and yeah, a lot of you got the bell ringing. So yeah, appreciate that. Looking at Wrexham beating Sydney in the second half, might be 6-1 or 6-2. It could well be. Have I ever tried grilled cheese, tomato, mayonnaise, and barbecue sauce? Mayo and barbecue. Never thought I'd mix that. Jason is on a can of Coke and a block of Cadbury's chocolate. Yeah, that is nice. Do you know what, though? We found, what is it? Diet Vibe, is it called? No, Vibe. Right. Instead of buying Diet Coke, right, big up to Aldi, by the way. Aldi have got their knockoff brands. I'm sure everyone's got an Aldi. In Australia and America, have you all got Aldis? Or wherever you're watching the world, the supermarket Aldi. So we actually tried their Diet Coke, and it's called Diet Vibe or whatever it's called. Honestly, similar packaging, similar taste, half the price. Unbelievable. We're finding the bargains. So there we go. Kit Kats are the cheap option of chocolates here in South Africa. What's the best chocolate there? I mean, everyone's going to say Cadbury's, but people, I want you recommending me some foods that we need to try or have. Floyd says, I'll get my 2 boys to subscribe. Oh, I love that, Floyd. Well, look, 90 people to go. We're getting there. Nearly ice cream time is safe for dessert here in Australia. I love it. The weather's crap here today in the UK. The weather is crap here in the UK. I love this as well. 6:23 a.m. East Coast. Hot tea while I work. Hey. If you're awake and your brain's ticking along, then you're working in my eyes. Bring back Ange to the Prem, down the Spurs. Big Ange. Is he a legend in Australia, people? Is Ange Postecoglou like a legend? I love this. 60 years old, never had coffee in my life. Oh. He's probably doing the right thing. I'm from the future, bro. Match will end in a draw. Mazen's got a notification. I love it. New lineup should come out any minute. I'm gonna literally show you as soon as it does, so you know I'm expecting full changes. There's an oldie in Australia. Oldie's just the one. Oldie coat is what's it called? Vibe. Okay, I've got the hopefully the lineups. But yeah, thank you, Floyd, as well. Chocolate tastes different in Australia. I'm from the southwest of the UK, the southwest UK, Carrie. So there we go. And just big in the UK. Yeah, big up to the knockoff Diet Coke. But yeah, here we go. Let's see if we get this lineup sorted for you guys. Not good about Ollie Rathbone coming off injured. Really not good. But I'm watching that target. 88 to go. 88 people to go. But Seb Brown obviously came on for Ollie Rathbone, so we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But listen, people, I've got to quickly go to it. But yeah, where I'm moving to, I'm actually moving house. Touchwood in the next couple of weeks. Where we're moving to is right near Chepstow, which is Wales. You've got to go through Chepstow to come out to the forest. So yeah, Ange always wins in the second season. Watching from Canada. So there we go. Right, I've got to go to the toilet because yeah, I'll be back in 1 minute. Here we go. Little question for you all. Everyone put in a chat. Let's do a pop. Let me know what your favorite. Let's stick on food tonight because we're foodies here. Let me know your favorite pack of crisps. We should go to crisps. We love crisps. We snack on crisps. Oh, chips. I should call it chips as well. So I'm because covering there. But yeah, I love crisps. I could eat 2-3 bags of crisps a day, big ones as well. Let me know, what is your go-to bag of crisps? I want to be inspired. Someone give me a flavor to go out and try today because of you guys. So yeah, big up to you guys. Les is going to sort me out, aren't you, Les? That's your job, isn't it, Les, for that? Right, I'm going to it. Enough waffling for me. While we're at it, let's get this number up and up. 915. Keep smashing the like button. I'll be back in a second. Let me know your favourite crisps or chips. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't go. Right, here we go. Hopefully we'll have the lineup in a second. Right, let's run it up to 200 likes. People smash that like button. Let's see what your crisps are as well. And what are we on? 916. Come on, we can do it. But yeah, big up to everyone. See another hello, Hannah. Big up to you. Ruffles, all dressed chips usually, but wavy lays all I have in the house today. Like it. Goated. That's like a 10 out of 10, Chris. Chili sensations are literally 10 out of 10. But yeah, Calbee honey butter, love it. Smith's paprika used to be glorious. Do love paprika flavors. Wrexham will win the second half convincingly. I'm going to put that one out there. Salt and vinegar. Do you know what? Salt and vinegar is probably my least favorite flavor. It's too much. Classic Doritos. Yeah, you can't beat the tangy cheese ones. Carrie says, love the UK, have family all over. You're from South Africa, aren't you, Carrie? So yeah, big up. That's great. You've got family in here. I wouldn't say the UK is the greatest though, but there's some parts that are good. We're moving to a nice part. We're moving to the forest. It's going to be lovely, beautiful walks, but not like you have in Canada where you've got like mountains, but we got forestry walks, and that's the outdoor space. Yeah, cheddar cheese and sour cream, Chris, love it. Cheese twisties, not bad, but yeah, chili sensations are the one. I could eat them all day long. What's it? Cheetos, the spicy and sweet Cheetos, yeah. Honey soy flavor Chris. 44, never drank tea or coffee. It's probably, I don't know. Some people will say it's bad for you. Some people say it's good for you. But there we go. Barbecue chicken. Interesting. You lot have got some mad. What? I love as well. I'll give you another one. I could eat them all day long. They're not great for your breath. Pickled onion monster munch. Fraser wants to get some saying. Right, the second half I think is about to be live in a second, so I'm going to get that on. I'm trying to wait for the team news to come out, but Wrexham admin needs sacking. Really, Wrexham admin needs sacking. Let's get it up. Let's see if they can tell us. What am I doing? I need to get the right tab up. Right, we're back. We're back. People, thank you. We need a massive total of something like 83 people to subscribe. If that. 83 people to subscribe. But there we go. Oh, let me get rid of that banner. We don't need that banner. So there we go. But yeah, I want to know what the new Wrexham team is, and as soon as I've got it, I will share it to you. Because it looks like Sydney. I've changed it, but yeah, big up to everyone. Big up from those from Sydney. Big up from Melbourne. Big up from Wellington. Big up from the UK. Big up from Australia, or anyone else in the world where you're watching from. There's so many people. Brazil. We've got people from Brazil, South Africa. I think someone said Ghana. We've got Malaysia. We've got everyone all over it. Spicy tomato munchies, says Matthew. Love it. Chili chicken. But yeah, shout out to everyone. Smoky bacon, sweet chili, the best. Big up from Perth. Who is this Douglas Costa? Who is this Douglas Costa? McAllister on. But yeah, guys, legends. How's the game been so far? Oh, we haven't got a commentary on. The game so far.
The rest after that first half, where he was up and down this left flank. Oh no, he's still on. So
I think they're mostly as they were.
There's no changes. Revan's the only change.
In. Of course, Rathbone's gone off as he injured.
Raven is the only change.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Barney.
Sets up Barnett. Great cross towards the far post. And the header by James McLean.
Massive chance. Massive chance from James McLean there. Guys, Wrexham have made no subs. That's absolutely bamboozled me. That's absolutely bamboozled me. How have Wrexham made no changes? How have Wrexham made no changes whatsoever? Madness. Madness. Go on then. Go on, Barney. No, you don't shoot there. Palmer might shoot there. An early corner.
The first corner of the second half.
What's your thoughts on that then, chat? Wrexham, no changes at all in the second half, apart from Revan.
I think one of the
J-Rod, they want to get on. They're pissed off. Get the boys on.
That first man, getting the ball into the box a little bit more often for Ollie Palmer with his height and McLean running in late like he did then.
Guys, if you have your tea or coffee, it's got to be strong, right? None of this weak stuff.
McLean has such quality on that left foot.
Great ball comes in.
From the goalkeeper this time.
Much better here from Wrexham.
Dobson on the angle.
Dobson, man. But yeah, no Wrexham players scored yet.
Football is to change the momentum of the game.
That's a terrible throw.
The FC did that with that late goal in the first half.
Terrible throw. Let's see what the chat is saying. Things changed a bit. 60 minutes. I agree. Douglas, no. What, Douglas, who used to play for Bayern and Juve, plays in the A-League? As in, I know the guy now, Douglas Costa. Agree. Getting them used to 60 minutes, maybe a fitness move, potentially. It's just a strange one, lads. Usually in pre-season, you rank the changes at half-time. You do wholesale changes and you change them. He's done none. 2-2. I kind of forgot about Douglas Costa move to... I didn't know this. Where is he? Who will win according to you? I said Wrexham run riot the second half, but it's not happening. McAllister going to cut. I didn't know this. But yeah, big up. Yeah, that is Heidi. She provided the hot tea. We'll get a camper van one day, not a pink one though. Although we do like the VW. That's not very good on the head. It doesn't really serve the purpose of that, but yeah. I don't get this. I wanted to see some of the other lads on the pitch. I wanted to see a bit of a difference. I think the attack's a little bit bleak from Wrexham. Palmer and Rathbone are not Rathbone.
Sure,
Palmer
Sydney
and Ashfield are not doing much. Come on, guys. Come on.
I've got to say, definitely they would have watched the game against Melbourne the other day, and they've stopped Wrexham getting into that kind of style of play.
Danny Ward's kicking is
4-4-2 formation. So
yeah, I love that from Palmer.
Out a lot of times, the wing backs getting forward.
Yes, raining here. Not ideal. What's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are, guys? I want to know the temperature. What have you got going on? Big up to Lewis. I drank a cup of coffee once. I haven't kept. Yeah, we need the subs.
Down under tour.
3-1 Wrexham.
Early on Saturday.
I reckon Wrexham need an early goal.
Clearance by
no worries there. Oh, that's
goes
good
to
man.
Ground once the free kick doesn't get it. Ashfield surrounded by Sky Blue players.
There is a winner of the Champions League.
Hide the ball, and that's what
Liverpool. I reckon they win it next season. Liverpool.
But once you get that first touch correct, hide the ball. Don't let them just nick it from you, between your legs, round you. Make sure you just get your body between the ball.
I'm going to be honest. I think Liverpool are going to dominate the scene next season. Premier League and Champions League double. Real Madrid need to sort their act together. We really do. Here we go then. Let's see what... Oh, that's so bad from Seb Revan there. So bad, people. So bad.
Aston Villa youth product.
Players warmed up. Yeah, what's the temperature? Hot and sunny in the Netherlands at the moment. 8 Celsius rain. In Tanzania, hot.
You say,
44 degrees here today in Qatar.
You say something good about
44.
Absolutely.
44. I couldn't.
My mouth fell open.
Yeah.
Giving it away so cheaply.
9 degrees in Melbourne.
But you're right. The background.
The Australian ref terrible.
Where he's been at, what clubs. And
I'll tell you what, Noah. How that referee missed the penalty for Sydney is beyond me, by the way. How the referee missed the penalty for Sydney is beyond me. Lewis Brunt may as well have caught the ball and shouted "Mark" like you do in rugby union. Do you know what I mean? In his own 22. Terrible. 1.6 degrees Celsius in Canberra, Australia. A bit chilly. It's cold, isn't it? Winner of the Carabao Cup, Aston Villa. Gainesville, Florida, 91 degrees, 100% humidity, thunderstorms. That sounds horrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mazem. Some of you got it cold. I don't know how cold it is out there. 7 feels like 3 degrees. I'm in Cardiff. It's raining, but at least it's warm rain. You take the warm rain. Yeah, where is the nice weather? Yeah, Nomi's right. It isn't flowing for Wrexham. Need to change the lineup.
First thought is to play the ball.
It's not working with Palmer and
Barnett.
Ashfield.
Pass King crosses well, headed clear.
I see nothing wrong with that. It's a great cross. Not
Come on,
necessarily having to beat his man again, Barnett. Just half a yard.
McLean stays on the side.
David Beckham.
He's offside. That's annoying.
Just whipped it in.
My issue is with Palmer. I'll be real with you, with Ollie Palmer. The guy doesn't know how to score goals. This guy's not a goal machine. Ollie Palmer's not going to produce you the goals that Wrexham need. And a stat for you, not sure if you're all aware, chat, but last season, no one in Wrexham scored more than 10 goals. No Wrexham player scored more than 10 goals. No Wrexham player scored more than 10 goals, yet they still got promoted. If Wrexham can find an out-and-out goal scorer, 15, 20 plus, you're going to need that for the Championship. You've got a good chance of challenging. But you can't have a season where only 10 goals is the max ceiling. Come on, Danny Ward. Better kicking needed. That's what Palmer's job is. He's the big battering ram. Fair play. He's moving a bit here as well. But he's Robin Ryan's mate. He's a big battering ram, but he's not a goal scorer. But he does have his strength. He is a really important target man.
Right behind you.
And he's been part of the OG squad.
Second ball.
Great ball. Can that stand for Ashfield? No. I think Dobson's not having a very good game either. Wrexham definitely need to change this up. No penalty for Sydney. No, it should have been in the first half, but they finished it. Just finished eating the kids' muesli bars. Can't believe you get to watch this live. Go the Phoenix Dits on the 19th. Yeah, I will be covering I think it's Wellington Phoenix, they're called, on Saturday, 6 a.m. here. Chance, 22 degrees in Toronto. That sounds nice weather. We need to change that. Carrier, agree. Carrier's spot on. It's freezing. Melbourne, 5 degrees. 13 degrees in Sydney. Oh my gosh, 73 now. 92 coming. Yeah. 20 degrees in the Netherlands. Chelsea do worry me as well. Chelsea, I'm not a big fan of Chelsea. Chelsea are looking good. Chelsea are looking good as well this season. They've got some good signings. Here's the corner for Wrexham then. James McLean. Over it.
From McLean, and it comes. It's a sky blue head that clears. And they're first to the ball.
Oh my God.
Clear downfield.
Head it home.
Lolly
Head it
is
home.
their nearest player.
Well done.
Dobson heads.
So everyone correct in remembering, and everyone in the chat's telling me, this Sydney side is weaker than Melbourne. They've lost a lot of players. Wrexham are making this hard. It just shows that actually, you know, this rotated Wrexham side, the second half Wrexham team isn't as strong as maybe some of the players on the bench. There's a typhoon heading towards Tokyo. That's not good. Winner of the FA Cup will be... I think Arsenal need to somehow win a trophy to keep Arteta in the job. It's going to be a throw in there. Clouds rolling in from the coast now. Sam Smith scoring 10 plus goals. Can Sam Smith score? Archie's got 39 degrees. He's loving it. Get the sun from him. But yeah, you lot are living the dream. Big up to you. So are we. Do you know why we're living the dream? Because we're alive and healthy. And that's the most important thing. We are alive and healthy. Chance here for Wrexham. Finish, Barney. Terrible finish. But yeah, we should all be living the dream because we're alive, we're healthy, we're living. We should be grateful, we should be humble that we are here on this planet today. And that's why we're all living the dream. And I appreciate you guys for keeping me going on this channel. But yeah, there's my deep, wise words today. If you want to take anything, if you want to feel good, we're alive. We should be grateful. And that's why we're all living the dream. We're all winning at life today. Because you've got up, you've woken up, and you've started your day. Or finishing your day, you've achieved something. Because you've got up. So there we go. All right, let's have a quick look at the subscribe target in a second as we have a little break here. That's an unlucky header there, but have a look at this. What are we on? We are on the number... Oh, we're on 930, 70 to go. Can we get this number up? I'm going to show you the game again. You've got to subscribe to the channel. 70 people. There we go. 68 people to go. Run it up, people. Run it up. I'll get the game back on for you now. Run it up. Run it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Run it up. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to hit 1K today. We're going to hit 1K today. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Roy Kent. Come on, Wrexham. Read someone Chelsea about to sign 23 new players. Yeah, Chelsea are mad one. They can also offload 23 players. That's what Chelsea can do. Plus 3.5 goals. Yeah, we'll have a few more goals. I've got to try it, Mazin. I've got to try it. Grilled cheese and tomato mayo barbecue sauce will change your life, brother. I love it. Connecticut. Cloudy and 71 in Connecticut. It's all going off. But yeah, big up to the AA. God bless. And big up each and every one of you. You're alive and kicking. That's all that matters.
As long as you're not far away.
James up from the back to Ashfield, creating a bit of space on his left foot. Low cross.
He's Wrexham shots. There's no venom in them.
Devonish Mears
Liking it.
There's
again,
no venom.
You know, one thing.
Okay, let's do a bit of sub bingo. Chat. What minute do you think Wrexham are going to make their changes or first sub? What minute? I'm going to go 65. 65-30 to be precise. 65-30. Wrexham will make their first change. Let me know in chat when you think the first change is coming. Write it in the chat for me now. It could be even earlier than that, actually. It could be like 60. But let me know when you go. And I'm going to go 65. Sub bingo. Put it in the chat right now.
Charles
run it up.
Play Sydney FC attacking down the right-hand side. We defended well in the first quarter, now the second half.
Yeah, there's Parky. There's some of the subs. They're ready to come on. They are ready for it.
Elliot, Lee, and others.
62-20. Archie's going 62. Paul's watching from Kenya. 62-40. Yeah, get your sub bin going. 63-25. I think the changes need to be now, but I reckon he holds on. Yeah, agree. Joe Comer.
That's better. Is that an offside flag? That is against Ashfield. That's a shame, because that was a promising move, a nice little triangle.
Wrexham certainly need to get some quality starting sorted soon.
And a host of substitutes to come.
Right, here they come. Here they come. Just on that 60-minute mark.
Yeah, I went on this one, Mike. There's about 9 coming on.
Oh,
both teams.
Right, refer to notes.
I'll keep talking.
The subs are coming now. The cavalry are coming now. 60 minutes, hang on as well.
It's going to be 1-1.
Unless the ball doesn't go out. So yeah, those of you, I reckon as soon as the ball goes dead, it's going to happen. As soon as the ball goes dead, it's going to happen. Run it up, people. Run it up. Run up the likes. Run up the subscriptions. Let's get to 1K. 250 likes, I reckon, and 1,000 subs. That's the target for the stream today. Danny Ward in possession. And I can tell you now, it's getting closer and closer. Wrexham won't want to let the ball go dead or go out because these players want to stay on the pitch. Here comes Sydney. We're literally going to have like 22 changes. Here comes Sydney coming forward.
Out to the right-hand side. McAllister, the substitute, waits on the far post.
Going to be a foul.
We'll have a little run there.
I wonder if we're going to have the changes now or not.
Free kick.
Are we going to have the changes now or not?
Will the changes take place before or after this free kick?
That's why I just said commentator. There you go. Get a job commentating.
Well, he's just inviting the tackle, isn't he? He's
I reckon no.
Players with pace.
I don't reckon they make the changes. I reckon they let this take place.
Free kick, which is done.
One of the most experienced in.
Sub bingo. Keep an eye on the clock. When that first sub comes on, anyone who says 62 or 63 might be in a shout here. 62-20 might be the shout. I think I'm sure.
King and Lolly over the free kick.
Free kick, yeah, let's see what happens.
Lolly. Oh, the deflection is out for...
It's a corner.
Okay, goal kick, yeah.
I thought it goal kick.
Sky Blue players.
No, it didn't take a deflection.
Yeah, hit past wood on its way through.
I've actually got the lineup for the rest of the game. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you now.
I don't think it was, because Ward was already moving on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Right, let you all look at the numbers and work it out.
Subs. Who got closest?
From Raven.
Who got closest to these subs?
As well.
Even Danny Ward. 62. 62 we'll call it. Bang on 62. Who called 62?
Take over and goal.
Who called 62? Right, I'm going to show you the lineup quickly. By the way, look how close we are to 1,000 subscribers. We need 41 people to subscribe to get us to 1K. I'm going to show you the lineup right now. I'm going to show you the lineup right now so you can see it quickly. Here we go. This is the lineup. Hold on. Here we go. This is the lineup for the second half. This is the lineup for the second half. Then I'll put the game on. Burton, Scar, Cleworth, O'Connor, Longman, James, Elliot Lee, Seb Revan, Jacob Mendy, Jay Rodriguez, and Jack Marriott. Okay, those are the lineups for the second half, just so you can see it. Let me put the game on for you now. So that's good. That's exciting. I'll say that lineup again for you in a second. There we go. So J Rod is on.
Comfortable. Can this
J Rod
new
is
11
on.
create an impression now in the last 30 minutes here? Still 1-1.
Still 1-1. This new 11 needs to do a bit more in attack, I think. Wrexham needs to show a bit more going forward. I'll just say that team again. Burton in goal. It's a back three of Dan Scar, Max Cleworth and Tom O'Connor. You've then got Ryan Longman wide right. You've got Mendy wide left. And it's Matty James, Elliot Lee and Seb Revan. I think Matty James is going to wear the captain's armband. And then you've got J Rod and Jack Marriott up front as your two strikers. It's strong enough, it's good enough, it should do the business. So there we go. Cleworth is destined for the Prem. I agree. So what's your score predictions, chat? What are you predicting? Emmeline says 61-32. I think it's closest. Love it. Come on then, Wrexham. Wrexham going to win playoffs in Championship, and Liverpool going to win the FA Community Shield. Love it. So many changes. A whole new 11 bar Seb Revan. Ottawa Twai, New Zealand here. Kia Ora Wrexham. I probably said it wrong, but Otta Twai. But yeah, why is Costa not playing for Sydney? And Kira's revving up for the 1K subs. 1K subs with 4 subs. Come on. Absolutely. Here's Seb Revan. Chance here. Mendy swings it in. Good defending. That is a lot of subs, isn't it? But Elliot Lee's on at last. He's going to do bits. Let's get Longman on the ball. And Korobe saying, watching from South Africa. Love it. Welcome to everyone new and far in the chat. I appreciate it. Big up to Bree says hello. 2-1 Wrexham. Yeah, I said 3-0, so my score prediction is wrong, but I think this game should finish 3-1. I want to see a couple more goals from Wrexham.
Wing back. And here is Elliot Lee. Lee with Longman ahead of him.
He's got that little bit of composure, hasn't he, Elliot Lee? Just like his old man, his dad. I used to play with him.
Rob Lee, yes. No way. He's at the front door. I never knew this. Elliot Lee is Rob Lee's son. How have I not clocked on that ever before? Where have I been? Elliot Lee is Rob Lee's son. Rob Lee was an outstanding footballer in the 90s. Here's Max Cleworth. This guy's going to the top. Max Cleworth is going to the top.
22. And he played how many?
Watching from Kerala, India. Big up Kerala.
22 years of age. Here's Mendy.
Big up Kerala.
Here's Mendy. Crosses dangerously across the 6-yard box, but it was too close to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Rodriguez was never going to get to that. That was a little bit.
Kerala Blasters. David James, old manager. Douglas Costa's being given leave to remain in Brazil to sort out a personal matter. That's why he's not playing. And Sydney made 9 changes as well.
Signing only 16 years of age, wearing 44. Keep an eye on him. He's regarded as Australia's most exciting striker, Malcolm. Akon wearing 44.
Yeah, didn't he score a hat-trick when he was 15 in the... Was it the Asia?
Yeah. So we've only got one player remaining on.
So they said Sydney made 9 changes, and number 44, this guy here, is apparently Australia's most exciting player. He's 16 years old. He's already scoring bags of goals. So number 44, keep an eye on him from there. Here come Wrexham. This looks better. Go on, Longman. Go on, Longman.
What a ball. Dangerously. Oh, super save. It must be said.
Marriott was running.
By the goalkeeper.
Wow.
Wonderful save.
Wow. How's that not gone in? That's a top-class save. It's an incredible ball. Chat, if you were here in the first half, did I not tell you Ryan Longman was going to get an assist as soon as he came on? That was nearly the assist from Longman. Ryan Longman is the answer to Wrexham on that right-hand side. I don't know if it's Marriott or Rodriguez. What a save that is. We need to see a replay. That is a top-class save from the Sydney FC keeper. Wrexham looks so much better going forward now, don't they?
That's inside. This is Rodriguez.
Here's J-Rod.
One look up.
What a save that was.
To Longman again.
Go on, Longman. He's my favourite player. He's going to kill it this season. He's going to kill it.
In support. Ball clipped into the middle.
J-Rod.
The header is just wide by Rodriguez.
J-Rod, just wide. Chat, Wrexham are cooking. Marriott should score this, but that is an unbelievable save. Marriott should score, but that is an unbelievable save. And then J-Rod, how much better do Wrexham look with Marriott and Rodriguez up front? Ollie Palmer, not a chance. That's unbelievable. Lee is a legacy, absolutely. I can't believe I didn't know that. So that was Marriott with the chance, top save, and then J-Rod has the header that just goes over. That was incredibly close, but has to do better. People are loving Mateus McAllister in the chat. We've got over 1.1k in the chat right now. You lot are absolute legends. Victory so watched. We lost to a League 3 team. Wow. Wrexham in the Championship, I said top half finish will be a great finish. Watching from Central Coast. Big up to you guys. Guys, we will be live, and Fraser's on the 1K watch. Tell you what, so I'll get you in on the mods as well, because you're an OG. Guys, honestly, big up to each and every single one of you. Legends. And yeah, we thank you for your support on the channel and enjoying us. We will be live again Saturday morning for the watch along. So if you do not want to miss an upload, you need to get your notification bell on. That's where you won't miss it. Turn that bell on black. I want to get you all on it. All on that notification bell. J-Rod needs to stay fit. He's a clinical goal scorer. Rob Lee. I don't know how Rob Lee skipped my mind. He is a quality player for Newcastle. Don't know why. Skipped my mind. Do you know what the best legacy of players is? The Cohens. Ben Cohen won the World Cup with England of rugby, and his dad, George Cohen, won the World Cup with England football in 1966. Imagine having a father and son who's won a World Cup in 2 different sports. That is the best combination you'll ever see in this world. Ben Cohen, England Rugby World Cup winner. George Cohen, England 1996. But yeah, this is a whole new Wrexham team. I will go through the team again. I'll say it out loud for you. Out loud.
Tight for Tywod. The Lions tour down
Give me a second.
Highlights of the Australia versus the Lions first test match at 8 o'clock on S4C next Saturday.
Is that next Saturday? The Lions tour as well in rugby. Wow. That's come round. That has come round. The Lions tour. Do you reckon the Lions have got a chance of beating the Aussies in the rugby? I don't think so. Hardy is on concussion, yeah. So the Wrexham team is Callum Burton in goal. This team came on around the 62nd minute. Callum Burton is Scar, Cleworth, O'Connor, Longman, Matty James, Elliot Lee, Seb Revan, Jacob Mendy with J-Rod and Jack Marriott. Seb Revan not comfortable. Remember, there's still no Smith. There's no Hardy. He's got a concussion injury. Ollie Rathbone limped off injured. Wrexham definitely need another central midfielder, don't they? But yeah, this Wrexham side is so much balance and so much better up front. Are the Wallabies in a bad way in the football, in the rugby? Sorry.
Develop and thrive on that challenge. They'll move up another level a little bit, like Max Cleworth has done for Wrexham.
I think you win that, Adam.
Since he was on loan at Carnarvon Town Football Club, he's gone from strength to strength.
Tess McAllister's just 18, number 22. I'll keep an eye on him. Bianca. Nearly on the 1K subs.
On that, and he's good enough.
Wrexham's finished
play at
third.
that level. Even though he had 22, he's going to have a.
That's what I'm all about, Stormy Days. That's what I'm all about.
In the championship this season.
Tyler Williams.
We like the conversation.
The middle of defence there for Sydney.
Come on then. Terrible from Sydney. That is terrible.
In this, that is terrible. Win this game now.
Yeah, Wrexham want the win. 100%. 100%. 100% want the win. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's locked in. Make sure you smash in the like button, guys. Look how close we are. It's very exciting. We are going to be so close to 1K. I'm going to show you on my screen right now. You see that little subscribe chart? Yeah, you can see how close we are. Get that ticking up right now. Hit the subscribe button. You'll see that go up. Anyone who's new, look, that will go to 980. If you press subscribe, it will go to 980, then 981. I'm going to put the game back on, but we've got a real chance to hit 1,000 subscribers today. Make it happen, people. That will put a massive W onto this morning, and it's free, so it costs you nothing. So there we go. Let's get the game back on. Here we go. I'll be streaming all the games invest. That's why you need to subscribe.
To the peak and the top of your game until 10, 12 games in. So you need these games to get through them. You need to get through that pain barrier.
I agree.
Alongside winning games, of course, if they can. And that's a habit that Wrexham have had over the years.
Got to get the W. Got to get the W, surely.
Well, despite all the changes, Sydney holding their own.
Sydney aren't
This is the new man, Akon. An opportunity to curl one, and it's beautifully finished by Joe Lacey. Lacey finishes for Sydney, and they're ahead. Sydney FC 2, Wrexham 1 with just over a quarter hour to play. Super finish.
Oh, wow.
It's a racy finish from Lacey. You know, the way he just opens his body up. I don't know. I've got to be critical because I don't like it. Danny Ward, he's how old? 32 now. And I think that he should read this. Have a look at Lacey here. He has opened his body up.
Okay, the commentator's just killed himself there. Right, I hate this. The commentator's just tried to come in and crash in on Danny Ward. It's not Danny Ward in goal, it's Callum Burton. So Danny Ward got subbed off. So The commentator needs to shut up. He's got the wrong goalkeeper for a starter. That's absolutely rookie. That's why sometimes I can't listen to commentators. The goalkeeper, Callum Burton, is positioned wrong. He has called it in the bottom corner, but this is a shock. Sydney 2-1 up. What is going on here? Wrexham need to pull a finger out here. Terrible defending, 2-1 down. Lacey scores. This is a weaker side than supposedly Melbourne. And Wrexham are losing. Parky won't be happy with this display. Defending-wise, poor. Callum Burton's position was terrible, but the commentator's got it all wrong. He's trying to crash in on Danny Ward. Absolute idiot. Absolute idiot.
Reserve team last season, but what an impression he's created. What a touch. What a goal. Wrexham 1, Sydney 2.
I was speechless because that's come out of nowhere. I was not expecting this from Sydney in the second half. The goalkeeper's got to do better there. That they should have closed down the shot as well. Right, here we go. Let's get the ball forward. Come on. Come on then. Here's Mendy. Sort this out. Ball comes in. Just remember, the goalkeeper's pulled off one excellent save on Jack Marriott to deny a goal. And then J-Rod's had a header just go over. But Wrexham have got to sort this out. Big hands to Coach Manu. What is going on there? Terrible from Wrexham out there. Terrible. Loving the cheat, by the way. You guys are all on it. The Sydney team is basically under 21s. Yeah, I can't believe the commentator tried to crash in on Ward there. He's obviously got an agenda about Ward signing. He was like, he's 32 years old. He's experienced it. Shut up, man. But yeah, Wrexham don't look good in attack. They're not playing with any intensity. It's poor. It's poor. It's poor. The attackers look there. Apparently we've hit the 1K. I think that might be true. Let me come to the commentary. Let's see. We'll celebrate at the end of true because we need a Wrexham winner. I wanted a 1K and Wrexham win. Let's see what happens.
Again, that little tackle on Elliot Lee.
Oh my God.
The youngster. Akon well.
What's Callum Burton doing here? What is Callum Burton, the goalkeeper, here? This is schoolboy. This is comical. No wonder he's the number 3 keeper. No wonder we had to get Danny Ward in. Yeah, come pick the ball up. Or pass it back to him. Shambles between Scar and Burton there. That's horrible. Callum Burton's having an awful time. I don't think that's on Scar. I think that's on the goalkeeper. But yeah, Arthur Okonkwo is not in the squad today. I think he's just being rested. So Burton and Ward can play. But yeah, Fraser is right. But listen, big up to everyone who's congratulating me on the 1K. I think we have hit it. I'll come to that in a second.
Conceding to this man's strike, Joe Lacey.
Damn. Ball comes in.
Crossed in. J. Rodriguez
Just terrible. Just terrible. But yeah, it does officially look like we've hit 1,000 subscribers. So big up to each and every single one of you who's hit that subscribe button today. Because this game's tense, I won't show the screen till the subscriber screen till then because Wrexham are holding on. But anyone who's contributed to the 1,000 subs, you're a big part of that, hitting that subscribe button. So it's all down to you guys. It's all down to you guys. But we need the Wrexham W, right? We need the Wrexham W to back it up. Sydney are looking the better side right now. What's going on here?
Phoenix to come on Saturday. Again, that game will be live here on Scorio.
Can't look at the commentator crashing in on Danny Ward like that, though. That's just low. Here's Matty James. Right, a bit of intensity. Elliot Lee wants to get on the ball, make things happen. Here is the magic man. Yeah.
I know.
Carrie said that this guy's going to make a difference. Let's hope so.
Time to settle, but fresh legs, experience that the players have. I'm afraid I can't use that as an excuse for the goal.
Just think the Wrexham attackers look lethargic, laggy. But there we go. Look, let's have a quick look. I think we have hit 1K. Look at that, people. Absolutely smashed it. You guys are the real ones. Unbelievable. Unbelievable support from you guys. 1,008 subscribers. Keep hitting it. Keep it rolling up. There you go. On to 9. You lot are legends. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. We've got this channel over 1K. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, people. Absolute goats, a lot of you. Sydney are awful, aren't they? Sydney are awful. But they're playing well today, but it's worrying. Look, A-League fans will tell you that Wrexham should not be losing to Sydney. This team is look at these guys.
The Sydney supporters, well, swaying in their success here at the Allianz Arena.
It's a scalp for them, isn't it? After watching
massive scalp
Wrexham win the other day, if they can hang on to this lead.
Longman brushes aside the defender. Rodriguez in the middle.
Come on, Longman.
Beats everyone.
It is
looking back at Sydney FC's history, they've played an awful lot of Premier League clubs. But they've beaten only West Ham United.
They have.
Probably a decade ago. Played Celtic and Rangers here. They haven't got a very good track record against these big sides. But
I think this is a very good point that I've just got on my screen. Palmer does a great job putting defenders. Gerald needs to score more if he's not helping their strike get open. I think Palmer's just not a goal scorer. You're not going to get it. Stormy there, appreciate the crowns. Wrexham comedy yesterday. People kept telling them Wrexham they were comedy. How many times, guys, have we heard Wrexham weren't going to go up in League One? How many times did we hear that? People saying Wrexham won't get up, Wrexham won't get promoted from League One. 3 promotions in a row. This team is incredible. And the worst thing you can ever do, is write them off. No, sorry, I didn't mean J-Rod and Marriott were looking leggy. No Wrexham player on the pitch should be looking leggy. No Wrexham player should be looking leggy. They're fresh legs. What I was saying is I thought Palmer and Ashworth gave a leggy vibe. Even Barnett, I just thought that they weren't stretching the defence enough. J-Rod and Marriott should not be looking leggy at all. They're fresh legs. So sorry, Mike, if that came across wrong. No Wrexham player on this pitch should be leggy. They're fresh legs. They come on 62 minutes in. But the Wrexham attack looked really leggy in the first half. And, of course, when you come on in 62 minutes, you're not up to match speed. It does slow down, but there's no excuses because Sydney made 9 changes as well. So, yeah, we need to see a bit of rhythm, need to see a bit of control and a bit more domination, a bit more possession in that final third. But, yeah, both teams made wholesale changes, so you can't make excuses here for Wrexham. None at all, actually. But, yeah, sorry, Mike, if that came across wrong. You are right to call it out there. Yeah, I love Ryan Longman, Fraser. He's key on that right-hand side. Yeah, I mean, it'd be worrying Lotchies if they have. People are not happy with Wrexham at the moment. Big up to subscribing from the Philippines. San Diego 4 a.m. We need goals, says Carrie, we do. Sydney, though, it is a bunch of under-21s. Urgency is the right word. And exactly that mindset, Mason. Is it Mazen or Mason? Sorry if I'm getting it wrong. But listen, if you dare write off this Wrexham team, which a lot of people did, remember the start of the League One campaign, people wrote them off saying, oh, it's too hard of a step up because they didn't have the best of starts. Too hard of a step up. Too hard. And look what happened. You cannot write off Parky and you cannot write this. People will turn on Parky if he loses the first couple of games. So Championship's too hard for him. Do not ever write this team off. Worst thing you can do. I think they're a group of winners, mentality monsters, and they will be okay this season. Go on, Longman. Go on, Longman. Look how good he is on the outside.
The defender looks up, whips the ball in. Here is Raven. Raven heads it down. Very little space in the box.
Come on, Mendy.
Spreads it wide.
Come on, Mendy.
Raven, but on his left foot, not the best option to take.
I thought the ball.
It's poor from Seb Brevin there. Absolutely no composure again. Showing this goal, Callum Burton's positioning. Cleworth tries to get over it. The fact that Burton gets a hand on it as well, frustrating. But yeah, Wrexham need to be a bit more patient in the final third. Get the ball out to Ryan Longman. Let him do his thing. And thank you to everyone who's hitting that subscribe button. Massively appreciate it.
What a moment for Joe Lacey, only 18 years of age.
Joe Lacey, 18.
His debut in the A-League.
Got to get to Longman. Absolutely. Not Mendy for me hesitates as well.
Making impressions in games. And certainly he's done that after coming on as sub. James there just bringing down an opponent. It's just a push in the back, definitely a free kick.
The goal scorer goes to ground, wins the free kick, and time running
As
out
it's
for
saying,
Wrexham
too much touristy
in the
stuff.
second of their pre-season.
I mean, they are living the dream
tour
as well.
matches, victory at Melbourne on Friday, and a comfortable, comprehensive win, 3-0.
Loving it from Kenya. Thanks so much, mate. Did you look? Yeah, I've heard this Sydney team's weak. Nonchalant's a good word, Harry. You look nonchalant. That's what I mean.
Really well.
The second half, a bunch of 18-year-olds and 21-year-olds, you know, they're trying to prove it to the world. They're trying to prove it that, you know, maybe they've even said something to the Sydney fans that, you know, the future's okay. You've got a good academy set up, but here comes O'Connor. Come on, then. Let's make it count. Come on, Elliot Lee. Elliot Lee's got a lot of bandaging on his leg there. 6 minutes to go. What's your predictions, chat? Do you think it's going to end 2-2, 3-1 Sydney, 3-2 Wrexham? What's the scoreline? Will it stay 2-1? I think we get one more goal. 2-2 Wrexham I'm going for.
5 minutes to play here at the Allianz Stadium in Sydney.
Revan's playing out of position, Douglas,
Sky Blues
as well. I do
Red
think
Dragons
he's not living up to what Wrexham thought they were going to be.
Own goal after 18 minutes goes by Popovic, and Lacey have given the home team the advantage.
Wayne's not happy with Wrexham.
Played long,
ball going long.
And it's too long, and it's through to the goalkeeper. And just to remind you, Wellington Phoenix against Wrexham will again be live on Scorio from
Sydney blowing this
in the morning, and then the game will be replayed in its entirety at 9:35. Set your alarm clocks for Saturday morning. Wellington.
Chat, let me know right now who's going to join me 6 a.m. Saturday for the pre-season game. Let me know in the chat right now if you're going to join me on Saturday, like we are now for the watch along. Let me know if you're going to come and join me for the game against Wellington Phoenix. I'll be there giving you the content. McLean not looking happy. There's Danny Ward as well next to him. But yeah, let me know if you're joining me on Saturday, because I always like to know. I always like to know who to expect. Let me know if you're going to be on YouTube, on this channel, watching on Saturday with me. Let me know. And if you need to remind yourself, get your notification bell on so you don't miss it. Come on then, Cleworth, that's brilliant.
But one thing scares me a little bit. Up to now, that game on Saturday will be the last one for 3 weeks.
Longman crosses, headed away.
Everything's through Longman. It's so good.
It breaks to Mendy.
Go on then, Mendy. Where's your cross?
Crosses dangerous. Well, it's not. It's a poor cross.
Terrible.
In fact,
terrible cross. Do you know what? The commentators are actually annoying me. I prefer them on mute sometimes, because why does he keep saying about this? Wrexham haven't arranged another friendly. We get it. You've talked about it already 3 or 4 times. Just chill out. Let the club sort out the friendlies. Let the club sort out the friendlies. They'll put another one in. But yeah, everything needs to go into Longman. I'll be watching every game this season. Yes, amazing. Love it. I'll be there. Have a nice cappuccino. Needed, AA. David's going to join us for the last half. Kira will probably be there at 7 a.m. Where is it? Carrie's calling out the determination and drive of Wrexham right now. Naomi will be there. Tyra will be there. Love it. Stormy will be there. Bart will be there. Thank you to everyone who's going to be there. But yeah, Sydney don't look like they're going to be there. Sydney don't look like they're going to blow this. 2 minutes, might get a couple of stoppage time. They don't usually do stoppage time in friendlies.
Come on and done very well here on the right. He's
got
more crosses than what Barney did in the hour that he had.
Longman
was a little bit better in the second half.
Top player.
McLean, he did okay. Put his he put in his work in the hour that he had on the pitch as well. A lot of touches on the ball. Should have scored with the header. And do you know?
I disagree. McLean shouldn't have scored his header. I think Revan and Mendy have been disappointing so far in this Down Under tour. I haven't seen enough of them. But yeah, we haven't really seen Marriott. Marriott's had his one chance. That's poor from Jay Rodriguez. How bad is that, giving the ball away carelessly like that? Jay Rodriguez needs to do so much better. With all his experience, he knows that. Here we go, Longman. This is the guy.
Preparing for the big games.
Longman, great first touch.
It's another great ball. Where are we?
Where's Mendy?
Yeah, Mendy should be coming across that.
Where's Rodriguez? You know, understanding.
Where are the strikers in the box? Where's Jay Rodriguez? Yeah, okay, Longman though. Someone should be busting a gut. 0 players in there. Mendy should be busting a gut to get there. Marriott, get across. Really disappointing that people aren't on Longman's wavelength there. As I said, the back three look better as well in Scar, O'Connor, and Cleworth. They do look more composed. Come on, then. Let's run it up. Let's run it up. But yeah, Jay Rodriguez, I do think we are going to need Smith to massively step up this season for Wrexham. He's going to probably be the lead goal scorer. But I think Wrexham do need another striker. Danny Ings is my shout, people.
From this performance, they don't read anything into it. But they are.
Yeah, why isn't anyone getting boxed? It's poor, isn't it?
Rustiness, they've got to get out of that. Got to get
They're
out
not
of that in the
going
next
down.
few weeks.
Conte's a div, I know. That's why I keep muting him. I can't listen to him carry.
Into the last
Kieran's happy. Horrible first
final
step.
seconds of the 90.
Thank you, AA.
Sydney still lead by 2-1. That cracking goal by Lacey.
Yeah, Mendy delivered in the National League. Mendy delivered in the National League.
And there's only 1 minute added at the end of the 90.
1
Looks
minute.
as if it's going to be a frustrating evening for Phil Parkinson's.
Yeah, you can't play a volley Palmer leading the line.
Having won comfortably against Melbourne, victory on Friday, 3-0. Sydney have really turned it around here, having gone behind to the goal by Holman, the own goal. Goals by Popovic. And then Lacey to won the game. McAllister almost getting an opportunity to shoot, but
Honestly, what? No. Callum Burton is absolutely shocking. I was just about to say Callum Burton is an absolute colossus mess. No wonder we got Danny Ward. What's going on there? Yeah, Callum Burton is a. I mean, no, I wouldn't even say that's an infringement. The referees give a free kick for that. Callum Burton's just kicked it at the player. Last chance here for Wrexham to get the equaliser.
And almost concedes a third. This is Mendy looking for an
Callum
equaliser.
Burton.
Seconds left for
No wonder we had to sign Danny Ward.
This is Raven. Raven wins a corner, and this will be the final play of the
final play to get the ball in from a corner. So rather than that, but honestly, no, we gave Callum Burton a new deal, but yeah, no wonder we had to get Danny Ward in. He's given me no confidence whatsoever. Callum Burton. Can Wrexham score the final touch of the game?
Final play for Wrexham. Can he inspire an equaliser? Curls the ball into the middle. Ball is free, edge of the box. The free kick is given. The final whistle blows. It's a win, and an impressive win by Sydney FC over the Wrexham Red Dragons. Wrexham going ahead after 18 minutes.
Well, that young lad, Lacey, is actually getting quite emotional. This lad is. He's holding back the tears. Look how big this is for Sydney. It's like they've won the cup final. That's a massive performance. That is a massive upset. Wrexham have just lost to Sydney FC. Shouldn't have really happened. And do you know what the worrying thing is today as well? Do you know what the worrying thing is again today? No Wrexham player scored. It was an own goal. Wrexham's goal was an own goal. There's been a few disappointing performances. Raven, Mendy. I know we're only getting snippets of these guys at second half. You got 30 minutes to make an impact. I think, again, Ashfield hasn't really done anything. Palmer just showing that he's not a goal scorer. Longman is the man who always stands out for me. I think there's got to be a look at Dobson as well in the midfield today in the first half. Didn't do as much as he should have. But there we go. But, yeah. Interesting. Guys, if you want to watch the game on Saturday, then we will, of course, be live on Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Best thing to do is get your notification bell turned on. You just need to turn it on, turn it to black, and make sure you're ready for that one. Big up to each and every single one of you who's made this target happen today. Look at that, 1,033. If you want to subscribe to the channel and see that number roll up, then press the subscribe button. But yeah, really disappointing. And again, people talking about Paul Mullin, just can't help but think, what if? Do you know what I mean? So, look, the result doesn't matter today. It's all about fitness. It's all about Parky learning about who's ready for the season. It's all about getting the combinations right. Who's going to be the front two? Who's going to be the midfield? Who's going to be the back three? But some players are standing out more than others, and I think that's important. And I think that some players are showing and playing themselves out of Phil Parkinson's best 11. So, yeah, despite the result, there's a lot of things to talk about. Again, Callum Burton for me in his little snippet showing why we've had to sign Danny Ward. But I'm telling you now, Wrexham will go away after this Down Under tour, and Phil Parkinson is going to need 2 more players minimum. I've got to credit Sydney FC. Their young players did well. Their young players showed energy. Their young players wanted it. And they showed that with their attack, and they were very disciplined in defence. But yeah, listen, everyone in the chat, you've been all legends. Let me know if you've got your notification on bell on, as Mazin is saying. He's on, ding, ding, ding. Let me know if you've got your notification bell on as well. And yeah, just keep running up that number. Every time I look, this number is just going up and up and up. So yeah, annoying that we're not celebrating 1,000 subscribers with a Wrexham win, but we're going to go again. Maybe it's the curse of the yellow kit, as Carrie says. We will, of course, be looking to always add more moderators on the channel. So if you want to be a mod, do let me know. But yeah, honestly, Jack Marriott had that big chance. Maybe should have scored, but the best goal was own goal. But yeah, Sydney FC in the first half, terrible. Sydney FC in the last 30 minutes, great. It's all about the young players. Sydney needs to realise the future's bright in their academy. But yeah, no worries at all. Listen, those of you who are going to bed, because it's the other side of the world, sleep well. Those of you just starting your day early in the morning, have a good one. And anyone else who's been in the chat, I really do appreciate all your support. I see the names. I'm starting to see the regulars. I'm starting to see the people who are coming in comments. Your comments are mad. If you want more Wrexham talk streams, so if you want like a talk show about let's say a match review or match highlights or tactical talk or just a Wrexham news show in general about the stadiums or the transfers, do let me know if you like the live streams. I've been doing video uploads, which I'll continue to do. But if you do like these live streams, if you like to be in the chat, and I think that probably what I like to do as a content creator is make sure that your comments are read. We get lots of comments in, but I do like to, make sure you are felt and heard. Fixed match, high pressing first half, outside and playing ball defence after massive sub in second half. Yeah, we've got pressed hard. And yes, always looking for mods. So yeah, if you like the talk shows, if you like the streams, then I can be your man for that one as well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for your support. I'm absolutely buzzing to see this. 1,039 subscribers. You lot are world class. It's a W for you in the chat today. It's an L for Wrexham. And we move on to Saturday, which is, time to prepare. And there we go. But it is going to take time. We are going to need some new signings. That's all I can say. You can tell that we're going to need some new signings. Really are. So there we go. But yeah, have a good day, everyone. Good day to you all. And yeah, it is what it is. People, I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. 1,000 subscribers. Come on. Thank you to everyone for spending your time. Enjoy whatever you do. And I can't wait to see you all again very soon on this channel. Always make yourself heard because I love to read what you say. People, I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your morning. See you again all very soon. Ta. And yes, thank you.